back, everybody. I probably shouldn't do that anymore, but welcome back to the 44th episode of Unravel.
Stop talking like that, please.
Please tell me you're not streaming this way.
Today, we're going to get into the stream rather quickly.
Stop.
Because we don't have that many announcements. Except for that, we would ask for you to please share the stream wherever you can.
Ik kan het echt niet verstaan.
Apart from that, we'll get into the recap and then we will follow up with the game
We
itself.
do slaan.
Alsjeblieft. Menno, heb je zo weinig.
Welcome back, everybody.
Alright, that's better. That's better. Show some enthusiasm, man. Come on, we're professionals.
Monday, our last game, we ended on a high note. As after the party arrived in Seshao, Lockett had been attacked repeatedly in the same establishment that they've been staying in, the same hotel, by the person who turned out to be Dumant, the leader of the sect of the Fog they met way back in Newcastle, and of which they had murdered everybody except for him. She also was attacked by an invisible creature, which turned out to have been a creature summoned from the elemental plane of air, an invisible stalker. After this happening twice, the owner of the inn had stored the entire party in his own estate for safekeeping with a lot of guards, and whenever they went out, they had a guard with them as well, to make sure that they were safe at all times. The party, however, decided to try and circumvent or otherwise potentially leave the guards behind. They were having a discussion with the person that had sent the guard after them to see if they could, have the guards removed from their services, and they were looking into that. But before a decision eventually could be made, Lockett decided to, in the middle of the night, go out on a stroll. And she was led into the backyard of the estate, and she had her little stroll before she teleported up on the roof and decided to escape from her protection. Lockett eventually ran over the plaza of the Dawn District and escaped on the other side, while a part of the guard, as well as her party itself, was in hot pursuit. You all were running with her, and at the moment you guys came at the portcullis, Thyros and Ned decided to go through and try and follow Lockett wherever she was going, although she had made a decent head start of at least a few minutes. The guards had decided not to go after someone who was that desperate to escape from their protection, and thus returned to the estate together with Friedrich. So, that's where we last left off. Friedrich.
Yes.
As you slowly make your way back across the plaza together with the half-dozen guards.
Well,
Yes?
while doing that, I'll cast Sending on Lockett.
Alright. So Lockett, whilst you are running, you at this point would be across the ravine, running right past the arena, the Hero's Forge. You're about less than a minute out from the Charcoal Road, which was your destination, because that's where you heard where Dumont was. You get a message from Friedrich saying,
Lockett, go to Thyros and Ned. They've just entered the gate. You can't do this alone. Just stay safe.
Okay. You may respond with 25 words or
They
less.
don't have guards. No, I wanted to add that, but they don't have guards with them.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
That's all you get. So, Friedrich, as you and the half-dozen guards return to the estate, there, waiting dressed in his nightgown, is Lord Isaac Amberwyn, looking pissed the fuck off. His hands folded. Some of the guards come past. So the leader of the guards, which seems to be some kind of captain, came up to him and they've had a conversation before he turns his attention towards you. And simply goes, "Is there any explanation for this at all?"
Well, you see, we tried to warn her to not go there multiple times, and she went anyway. What kind of why she's going there? To meet,
I am pretty
well.
sure that whenever I asked you for any information to give me, there was a lot of information you guys held back and decided not to tell. Which is a break of trust. I have tried to do many things right. I gave you the protection I think you needed, and I gave you an option to leave that protection behind if you guys felt so inclined. But instead, one of you decided to run away and feel necessary to use magical means of escaping from what can in no other way be described than a protective force, which I think she needed. I am not going to send my guards after her if she has a death wish like this, looking for whoever is going after her. I am not going to send my men into that.
Yeah, and I don't expect you to.
But
we did warn her, and that's why my compatriots are trying to either stop her or help her, because this is ridiculous what she's doing right now. We said multiple times to not go alone and just wait it out because we're safe here. And apparently she could not listen or did not want to listen. And for the information, well, we got a hunch.
He goes, I'm going to want a full explanation once everyone is back. But until then, her escape and the ruckus it caused within the Dawn District is going around through the other families. Of course, as you hopefully understand, I have to try and save face.
Of course.
I want you to follow your other compatriots and bring your friend back. Once everyone is back, we will speak about this once again. If you get her back before sunrise, we might be able to write this off as another attack, which has luckily been pushed away by our guard. If you do not decide to return, or in other ways decide to work against the interests of the Dawn District, I don't think we can ever allow your group back in here. People that bring such trouble with them cannot be allowed within a society such as this.
Well, I must say, for someone as high profile as you must know that nobles bring their own amount of trouble to the families.
I am aware.
And
that is more than enough. We don't need that from
Yes,
outside.
I understand. But
truly, I have tried to do everything right in the past few days. An investigation is still going on. And if you had a hunch, as you said, we would have loved to know. But yet, you did not tell us anything. That is why...
That's why we...
I want your friend back here before sunrise.
Only knew yesterday. Well, I mean, I will go after her as fast as I can. I will do the best I will work to the best of my ability, but to sunrise, that's a few hours from now.
Correct.
It's a large city. Can't you give us a little more time?
Before the moment sun rises, other people will come out, and we will no longer be able to cover this up with any other type of story. Do imagine the idea other people will have once it is heard that a person that was under the protection of my family has decided to try and flee from it.
How do you mean you can cover it up?
We want her back before sunrise.
You can just cover it up after sunrise. It's no problem. I don't see the point. It's just an arbitrary time measure. Are you just challenging me to try to get it back?
I'm not challenging you in any way. I am done, and my patience is up. I want your group back before sunrise. Yes,
so am I.
And otherwise,
you must understand.
Back at all.
Wait, before you say, you must understand that I am done with this as well. And I wanted her to listen, and she didn't. I understand your position completely, and I empathize with you. Well, I want to get her back as soon as possible, of course. And I agree that sunrise is it's a bit quick, but maybe we can figure something out.
She merely has to turn around and walk back.
Yes. Don't you think we've tried to tell her to not go multiple times?
If she decides not to come back, then that is up to her. But then we don't have.
And why is that our problem?
Because
just
she
because
is
she's
part
with us?
Of your group. And I feel like most of your group has not been fully honest with us. That is why, once you return, I want to have a full explanation of what's going on. Good luck. He turns around. He heads back into his estate. Two of his guards follow him inside, and the doors on the outside of the estate get shut. And you're left in the plaza.
I try to silently flip him off. Well, when he's inside, and then turn back.
Sure. So.
After that, I'll use the sending stone to, I don't know which had it, Ned or Tyrus.
Not sure.
Which one of you
gave it to you?
Ah, okay then. Tyrus, this is Delta Gamma something or other.
Ah, Friedrich.
Yes. I have just spoken to Lord Amberwin, the massive asshole that he is. He has decided to give us till sunrise to find Locket and get her back, and then get a full explanation, or we're not allowed to get back into the Dawn estate. Baguette, yes.
We're chasing her. We are still going after her, but you know, she's quicker than you think.
I'm aware. I sent her a message to get to you guys quickly, and that you weren't followed by guards. So
we're moving as quickly as we can.
I understand. I'll be on my way and try to get there as quickly as possible. Can you give me some kind of explanation where you are right now, so I can find you more easily?
At this point, Tyrus and Ned would be hastily making their way, trying to follow Locket. You guys kind of know where she's going. So at this point, you guys would be running a bit past the arena at the moment of exiting the south gates of the city.
It's incredibly dark. I've got no idea where we are. Oh wait, I can see the arena. Yeah, we're around the arena.
Okay, I'll go past the arena then. I'll meet you. Whenever. Keep me updated.
Right.
Hurry up.
As Tyrus puts away the sending stone,
I run towards.
Yeah. You know she's going to the Charcoal Road, so that's kind of where all of you are going. So
yeah.
Both Ned and Tyrus, you guys are running currently, exiting the south gates, entering the shantytown, the lower the lower end of the city. The Charcoal Road is one of the bigger central markets streets you've seen before. It's a bit. It's you got to take a few corners, but then you'll eventually arrive there. How are the both of you looking for Locket as you guys are both running there?
Locket! Jason!
Jason!
So as you guys are running in the south side of town with that Locket, you are currently dashing through a few smaller alleyways, making your way almost Assassin's Creed style over some of the buildings.
After Frederick would send me the message, I would have toned down a bit.
Well, that's where you were the moment.
Okay. Well, then
because you were so much further ahead from them.
Okay. I will. Do I hear them though?
Yeah. Moment that message ends, and you continue on for it seems to be about a minute.
Jason.
But the way you're working, you're climbing, and you're running, it feels like a lot longer. But eventually, you do hear from behind you on the north side of town. You hear two voices screaming out, "Locket! Locket! Locket!"
Jason.
That's
run to
how
them.
I sound.
What?
I will turn around and run to them.
Locket.
Alright, so
Locket.
hearing that, you pause for a moment, not waiting which direction you go, and then you turn around and you start heading in the opposite direction.
Get the fuck
And
back.
when I come back to them, I'm like, shh.
Well, as you're running back, it takes a while before you to get back to them because you had so much distance in between you guys. I would like for you to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Oh god.
As you're running back, dashing through the alleyways, trying to find your way to wherever this sound is coming from.
Dexterity, you say?
Dexterity saving throw.
That's a +7.
Jason.
Dashing through the snow. Make a dexterity saving throw.
24.
Oh, Locket's dead. Locket's dead.
She feels this way.
She jumped down a well.
24.
Oh wait,
so
no, that is them.
Oh,
you
no.
manage to stop yourself. The moment you're right around to dash around a corner to go and see where your friends are, right the moment you dash around it, you don't fall over. You manage to just get out of the grass as you see a figure dressed in dark black studded leather armor, a long blackish cloak that comes up right below the kneecaps.
Ah yes.
This individual is alone.
Kneecapifying.
The way
And he is standing very much in a way of wait or hold up, like trying to stop you from where you're going, and you just managed to not straight like bash into him.
Do I recognize him?
The face is kind of obscured by most of the hood. Showing from under there is a faint, it seems to be a human face, very cleanly shaven, or actually there's no sign of a beard at all. And the moment you stop and you look at him for a second time, the cloak gets pulled back, and revealing under that the shortish blonde hair, elvish, half elvish ears from the side of his head that just don't extend that far out. Standing across from you is a person you very well recognize
Oh boy.
as Ransom.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Somebody goes, Lockett, just wait a moment, yes? Who are screaming out there?
My friends.
You better get
I
back here
they
before
won't
fuck
shut
your
up. I
ass.
have to go.
Wait, hold up. One moment. And he gathers himself for a moment, shakes his head. It's stupid for you to be out here. I thought you were somewhere way back inside the city.
Well, yes, I was, but
What are you doing out here then?
I can't live in this fear anymore. I'm constantly afraid I'm attacked.
Because of
again.
those idiots. Dumant will know where you are.
Yes, I know. That's why I have to shut them up.
Okay, 1 second. And he seems to be very distraught. I am here to kill Dumant, and not having you out here was making it a lot easier.
You're here to what?
To kill him. Do
Why?
you think that he was authorized to go after you? Of course not. He's going off the record. He's persuaded 2 members from another sect to come with you, to try and kill you. He's off the road and I was going after him, and having you out of his reach and him just waiting and planning was the perfect moment, but this is fucking everything up.
Yes, well, I did not know it.
This is fine. What is your plan?
Well,
After shutting them up.
finding him?
You haven't found him yet.
No, I have not.
Fuck. Can you get your friends to be quiet and just come alone with me later?
I'll come alone with you and not with my friends?
I know where he is hiding. I have been looking for him for a long time, and I was intending to strike tomorrow, but I'm going to have to speed all that stuff up now because of these actions.
But they are...
It is fine. Meet me at the back of the Cheap 8 Gate Inn in 20 minutes, yes?
Ransom, they can help.
Look,
They're not helping right now, and I
No,
don't think
I know, but they can help. Trust me, I will find you. Believe in me, okay?
20 minutes, no one else. And he puts his hood back up, and he starts climbing atop one of the walls, and you see him dart over
I
some,
ran towards...
jumping over some of the other alleyways.
I ran towards Ned and Tyrus.
Pringles.
You guys,
Captain
the
Fluffles!
2 of you are screaming, Lockett, Captain Fluffles, Captain Pringles,
God
And-
fucking damn it!
running out from an alleyway, almost smashing into you. See Lockett just darts out, standing right across from you.
Shut the fuck up, you two!
No, you shut the fuck up.
Don't shout anymore.
What the hell were you thinking?
Listen to me, okay?
No. You got some explaining to do, Missy. But
I
first
do.
of all, we're going back to the office.
Wait.
Ned hits Tyrus
The
in the back
office.
of the head.
Make an attack roll.
Just the back of
What?
the head, like,
Well, yeah, but make an attack roll.
sure.
Don't worry, his AC is only 14.
Shut up.
13.
Is that what you want me to do? Oh shit.
Fucking
Just a 5.
Yeah.
Wow.
He goes for a backslap, but the Tyrus, you just in time managed to dodge it out.
Nick, what the hell? push him back a
Oh,
bit.
be
Now
quiet.
you're coming back with this.
You
No,
too.
no. Listen, you're gonna
Just-
come, and we're
He's
going
gotta
back to
get-
the air.
He's gonna die tonight, okay? So shut up and listen to me. Okay?
You're not gonna
And
make
you-
the plan now,
shh.
listen.
Titus, this
We're gonna
time,
go back right now. Right now, is that understood?
no, it's not. I know it wasn't the smartest thing to do,
You
but
know how incredibly disappointed I am in you.
well, I can change that now. I have
You
made
can
my
change
decision.
that by coming with us.
Ned, this
Is
is
this?
we have a chance on killing him. I have a friend here right now who knows where he is and who can help us kill him.
There is a very faint as you guys hear from behind a very tired Naruto running Friedrich who just manages to catch up to you, breathing heavily as his athleticism isn't that great.
My stamina is okay, but
But not that.
How do you think you got a friend? What are you already talking about?
It's Dugard is not here on the records of the fog, okay?
Dumant, not the car.
I said Dumont, right?
The
Where do you
car.
got that information from?
From someone who is still in the fog. But
And you
Wait,
trust them?
How do you know he's not lying?
because I know him very well.
Well,
why?
why?
Hey.
Hey, Fred.
Thanks for going back, by the way.
Why do you
Rock.
trust this person?
What person?
She's speaking.
That seems to be currently you standing in the middle of the street.
No.
There's a few shady figures that are like looking around from the sides of alleyways actually.
You remember the stone, right? From
Yes.
that was linked to the fog. There was one time
Yes.
a question about someone I cared about. Right?
Like family.
Can't we do this in an alley?
Why? That's even
Just-
more shady.
So, that's less shady right now than standing in the middle of the road.
Yeah.
Is it?
Look at all these shady characters around here.
Come
The
on.
moment he
guys.
says that, like 3 of them like dart back behind an alleyway. You're just some
You see?
figures looking around.
You're not shady if you're shady right now.
Yeah,
Just
alright.
surprised you're seeing them.
Come on, Frederick. Let's go. I guess I will try to look for like an alleyway.
There's an alleyway like right next to where you are. This area is
Oh.
filled with them. There's many shady back alleys here.
So we just step one step to the right.
Well,
I don't have night vision.
you move about 20 feet and you guys kind of shove yourselves into an alleyway.
Okay, so we're shady now.
He is,
Continue.
he
This
is-
feels illegal.
I'm shady.
He
That's the
is the
point.
one person they would help against me. He is someone I really care about, and that's why I trust him.
Does he also work for this fog thingy?
Yes, and that's why he is here to kill Dumant.
It seems
This
like,
makes
you know,
no sense.
Dumant
no, it
is
doesn't.
here not on orders for the fog. What
And
Dumant
apart from that,
is doing is against the will of the fog. So
and what evidence else than the
for
dude
his work.
you care about? You know. What evidence do you have except for his word?
what do you mean?
He could be lying to you.
Yeah,
Why would he be lying?
Because he owns shit.
why wouldn't he be lying?
Because he's a member of the fog. You know, the
Yes.
people trying to kill us.
He is a member of the fog, but he's also.
Haven't you been excommunicated? Don't I fucking want to kill you?
He would not want to kill me. No, I don't.
No, but
I cannot believe that.
Just because you trust him?
Yes,
how are you even so sure that he's who you think he is?
because
You
I've
know, maybe
known
he's
him.
been disguised or something.
we should
Hmm.
we
So
should be
this
careful.
random person that you care about shows up here in his shell, claiming that he's gonna solve your problem. Because
Because it's also his problem.
it sounds too good to be true. I don't trust him.
Well,
No.
I had to meet him in how many minutes now?
About 15 minutes from now.
In about 15 minutes. But he said I had to come alone. But I do not want to.
Yeah, that sounds like a trap.
Yeah, that's
If
not
I'm
gonna.
going, you all are coming.
Does it take longer than? Does
Told
it
you
take
that as well.
longer, Locke?
But
Does this take longer than sunrise? Because you have to get back by sunrise, otherwise, we're not welcome there.
I think we can make it.
Friedrich, you sound a bit off. You alright?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
What?
I think we can make
Nothing.
it before sunrise.
I'm
What
just
happens
trying to be
after
quiet.
sunrise?
Oh,
Oh yeah. What happens after sunrise?
Then we're not welcome back in the estate thingy,
Oh,
right.
which is multiple problems, because your stuff is still there.
no, it's not.
Well, their stuff is.
Well, I mean, sure we can meet up and it's probably it's very likely a trap.
If it's a trap, then you guys are with me. Then I won't die.
At least we're
Well,
together now. That's. And if he does really want to help, then well, it's good for him then, and for us.
It is. Well,
So let's go.
let's go.
You guys make your way
So
over.
we'll try to stay behind.
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah.
You guys slowly
I'm
make your
trying
way
to stay
over-
behind them.
You
Or
guys slowly
just-
make your way over to the Cheap Gate Inn. Lockett leads you around it, and currently behind it there is a locked door from the back of the inn. There's a few barrels, and apart from that, it's currently vacant.
And we'll just.
What
wait.
time is it?
It's somewhere just past midnight.
I'm just looking very angrily at Lockett.
I will ignore him.
I'm just so disappointed in you. I just
Can
thought
you
that-
even see where she is? Because
Oof!
we
She's
don't
a
have
little-
dark vision.
She's a little hard to see, but given the bit of moonlight that there is, and knowing that she's there, you can see her.
Just glare to the darkness. So we'll just hide here, and then you'll wait until he's arrived.
What are you guys' past perceptions?
Not high
10.
enough.
10, what's yours?
15.
15?
14.
14. Lockett and Ned, you see, after you've been waiting there for just a moment, currently climbing down about 20 feet away from you, off of a roof, the same dark robed figure in a cape that doesn't go past his knees. He turns over to you and just face palms for a moment
I told you.
before coming up.
Who are you?
Pulls the hood back and you see the same young half-elven face with the half-elven ears, the short blonde hair, the black studded leather armor, of whom
Well-
you know to be Ransom.
Your
I could be
your
asking
friend,
you the same
I
thing.
suppose. That defeats the point of hiding. Well, hello.
I said as little people as possible, and you bring more people than they were even looking for you. So that, I mean, you're making things very difficult.
I told you I was bringing my friends.
Luke, you're muted.
Oh well, kill.
If we're going
Yeah,
after Dumant right now, it's going to be very important that we are not seen by anybody. And I don't think he is really going to be up to that challenge. And he points over at Ned.
Look, we don't trust you completely, okay?
I don't trust you completely.
Yeah, but that's not my problem.
Look,
It's not my problem
I
if
can
you
make-
don't trust me then. That's
I can make him invisible if
It
that's
is.
better.
You
that
asked
would
us to
certainly
come
help,
here.
yes.
You asked
Okay.
us to come here. We need to reach you.
Sorry, what did you say? You're standing all the way back there.
Don't play smart with me, buddy.
No, I literally cannot hear you.
There's a bit of noise, a bit of white noise.
Ah. Listen, we are not more any happy about this than you. And we need to trust you, because you claim that you're coming to help us all the way from Endora. You come here to Sashao.
I didn't
saying
come
you
here to
wanna
help.
us.
I didn't come here to help you at all. Apparently, you're just looking for the same people as I am. That's why I'm here. I do not
What a
care
coincidence.
for whatever your problem is with this person. I just know that he has abandoned his group and is now going rogue. How funny that might actually be. And we need to take care of every loose end, including Locket, but she is currently not on the list.
So
And
what
what makes
us think that the moment we finish with this, you won't go after Locket?
or just betray us right and just lie right now?
Maybe you are. Not who you
To
say.
be completely honest with you, I could have killed Locket just a few minutes ago in the alleyway. I could have not let her go to her friends and retrieve them and come back here. Wouldn't that have been so much more easier for me?
Could have tried,
I didn't. Did I?
So you didn't.
cause you can.
Look.
So
we
you're
can-
just here to kill Dumant? Or
That is literally the only thing I'm here to do. That is my mission. On the moment he escaped from the prison in Newcastle, he has recruited 2 people from Summer's Gate to come and help him on some personal revenge mission, which our leader has specifically told him not to do. And being afraid of any type of information he might possibly leak, because he is more knowledgeable than your friend right here, we needed to get rid of him. Which is the reason I was here. And him being distracted with you was very easy for me. Made it a lot easier for him not to notice me. But the fact that
Can-
she is out in the open right now makes it a lot more difficult.
can I use my insight to check if he's telling the truth about him just being here to kill Dumont?
Yeah, I want to inside check if he wants to kill Locket.
Make separate insight checks. So, wait, hold up. Ned, you're making an insight check about killing Locket?
Yeah, he's
And-
speaking the general truth about him.
Sure.
I'm just
Alright,
I'm doing an insight check if he's just here to kill Dumont.
go for it.
Nope.
I'm inside checking if he even likes us.
Okay, there's 2 people already making insight checks.
Why did you roll
10.
deception check?
That's a 15.
15. He seems to be not to be there to kill Locket. There actually seems to be, whenever he's speaking about Locket, to be this very faint bit of hesitance in his voice, and not like he's not sure. But he doesn't seem to be out here for her. He seems to be genuine about being here simply to kill Dumont.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do I hear some thoughts or not?
You know.
Ah, okay.
So we can stay here, or we can.
Where are they?
Let's just get it over with quickly because we need to get back.
Well, if we're going to do that, we're going to have to be quiet. Is everybody here able to be as quiet as Locket and I?
Easily.
I can.
Ned, can I borrow the cloak?
Nope, because I'm wearing armor and you're not.
Oh, so you're going to
can make
turn
you-
anybody invisible? Otherwise...
Yeah, I can. Which one of you two do you want? Do you need
Well,
to be
never,
invisible?
I do not know your friends as well.
Well, I was
So-
asking Ned and
DM question.
Cyrus.
Yes.
DM question. If I get invisible, that doesn't do anything, right?
If you get invisible, because, okay, you have disadvantage because of your armor.
Yeah.
You have advantage because of your Cloak of Elvenkind, which evens it out. Making you invisible plus the Cloak of Elvenkind would give you 2 sources of advantage. You would get advantage on the roll because you only have 1
Oh,
source of
you'd
disadvantage.
You'd stack it. Okay.
I'll allow it to stack it because
Sure.
the cloak makes you naturally a little bit stealthier, which
So you-
helps against your armor, and then being invisible on top of that helps.
So you can do it the other way around, right?
Yeah, I mean, if Cyrus wears his armor and his boots, he has double disadvantage.
Yeah. Okay.
But
Are you wearing your
yeah,
boots, by the way, Cyrus?
No.
I think we already
Uh,
established that.
No, he
No.
didn't.
no, I didn't put them on.
Yeah, because you were asleep. Ned always sleeps in his armor if Philip was awake. That's why they have all their stuff with them.
Yeah. And I had all my stuff packed. I didn't really unpack. I did get into the other clothes though, so I'll well, you're not wearing any armor, Cyrus. I'll just make Ned invisible.
I mean, really? I mean, like, this. But isn't that a problem, the fact that I'm not wearing armor?
It makes it easier to hide.
Is anybody
Yeah,
carrying any
but
extra
also
armor with
easy.
them? Possibly?
No. Not extra. Just the one I have.
What is your dexterity, Cyrus?
How good?
I mean,
How good are you
honest-
both at fucking stealth?
On a scale from 1 to 20, it's a 12.
Yeah, if we're gonna really power game this, you know, maybe you want to give that to him. Not that's what I would, you know, not that I would know that. It's just
Fair enough.
Just make it-
Let's
don't
just get it
anybody
over.
invisible, because the longer we wait here, the closer the man's going to get to finding us rather than the other way around.
Yes.
So
I'll invisible Tyrus then.
Just so you're aware and you're not spooked out, there are 2 more members of the FOG here with me. I didn't come on this mission alone. They are merely apprentices at this point.
Didn't want to tell us that a little bit earlier.
I'm telling it to you now. If you still want to turn around, it's up to you.
no,
Yeah,
we're
he's-
gonna stay here with Lockett.
Because I know what I'm up against, and I'm not coming alone to go and fight 2 experienced member and a sect leader on my own. I'm already
would
not
be a
happy about the
suicide
situation
mission.
that I'm in.
Fine, let's just get this over with. Working together, but don't try to pull any funny stuff.
just
You
let's
don't
go.
try to pull any funny stuff either, Invisible Man.
Yeah, I turned you invisible.
Follow me, and as you guys are walking away, he takes Lockett ahead for a moment, wraps an arm around. Are you sure that we can entrust these idiots?
Yes, we can.
Can I hear this?
No, you cannot.
Aw.
Ned goes to Lockett. Are you sure you can trust these idiots?
Where are you going after this? You're staying here in the city?
No, we are going to Ravendale.
Very well.
Everything.
Just so you're aware, there has been some contact between the FOG and your group, and they are considering possibly sending either Quick Beak or myself after you. It's merely a warning.
I was prepared for that.
Follow me. And
do we stealth already? Because otherwise I'll
Yeah,
roll stealth.
you guys are going to
We're
go
hiding.
stealth. So I would like for everybody to go and roll a stealth check.
Let's see.
Ooh,
Ooh,
me likey.
You like it?
that's pretty good. You have advantage.
Natural 20.
Ooh, we
I can't
stealthy as
s-
fuck.
He doesn't load it.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Alright, so Friedrich, what'd you get?
20.
20.
Not unnatural.
Lockett, what'd you get?
19.
19. Ned, what'd you get?
21.
Cyrus, what'd you get?
21.
Natural 20.
Which
Plus
is a
2.
total of
22.
22. Alright. Wait, you have a
19.
plus
How
2?
can you even call yourself a rogue?
Yeah, I've got a dex of 2.
No,
Oh,
you have
no,
a dex
wait.
of 1.
That's a dex of 1.
Well,
21.
Then it's 21 as well.
That makes all the
Oh
difference.
yeah.
Well, it would
It's a
have
natural
been.
20. Come on.
As you guys are walking, Ransom turns around and he speaks to everybody. Dumant is currently hiding in a abandoned home, trying to keep away from any prying eyes. He's on the 2nd floor. Are you good at climbing, or are we going to have to go through the 1st floor door first?
For them, I would say the door, just the door.
Because that is giving already the fact that we expect Dumant still to be there, rather than waiting for you somewhere, or actually actively looking for you, which might as well be a thing that he is currently doing.
Can't we do both?
Cause a we could
Yes.
cause a
Could possibly
distraction
do
by going
both.
down.
I would
Just have the half of us just climb into the window and the other half go to the door.
So while we cause a distraction, you sneak in from the back.
Exactly.
Could be a plan.
That could actually be a plan that works very well.
As if we can trust you.
And I am going to have to trust you, then you're just not going to try and abandon me while I am going to have to find someone more experienced than I.
Well, we're not gonna abandon Lockett. I can assure you that.
Yeah, just know that we're not gonna abandon Lockett, so you just don't abandon Lockett and you'll be fine.
Well, I'm not so afraid about me abandoning Lockett, but more the other way around. And
Then you should be fine.
he takes a quicker step and leaves Lockett behind for a moment. He takes a lead
Feeling-
and walks for about 10 feet ahead of you, leading you through a bunch of alleyways and darting across a few streets. You guys may speak as you were, if you wish.
Did we really just send Lockett with them?
I can't climb. Can you climb?
I know that, but, you know...
Isn't Lockett still here, or did he take
The four of you are kind of walking together. He's walking about 10 feet
Yeah.
ahead. It's like checking the
How do you
corners
mean?
every time you crawl.
She's there.
Don't know. Are you sure this is smart? I know you trust this guy, but what's to say that he doesn't value his work more than you?
Well, he does. He does value his work more than me.
Why do
And
you
that's one of
trust
the
this one
reasons
member?
I trust him. Because, Ned. Because I trust him.
That seems like such a bland reason. I feel like is he like family to you? Is he?
How would you trust family?
Well,
That's
We-
true.
did have some sort of a relationship when I was still part of the fog, but that was quite some time ago.
Is he like your stepbrother?
This.
God damn it.
Yeah, Lockett's part. Elder.
Because if so, don't get stuck in the windows. That's all I'm saying.
Did you practice the horizontal tango together?
So as you guys are making your way through the south side of Donskar, at one point, Ransom turns a corner, walks about 20 feet into an alleyway and holds up his hand, in hopes that all you would stop.
Yeah.
He turns around and he says, "My compatriots are here." And he whistles for a moment, and stepping out from behind a group of barrels, and one person coming up behind you, which you hadn't seen at all before. Those two, still heavily covered in cloaks, wait there for a moment. Simply goes, "Dumant's building is that way. 2 more streets. 2nd story. Are you guys sure you're up for this?"
Always. And
Look.
I grabbed my axe and like, oh well. Shing. Shiny.
Ned
I'll
grabs
just
his
spin my
crossbow.
dagger on my finger.
Aye, here I have the layout of the building, and he grabs a small, what seems to be a roll of parchment, and he moves to the middle of the group. He puts it down on the ground and rolls it out, and you see the vague sketches of an inside building. And he puts that
How
down.
good is it drawn?
It's crudely drawn, and it seems to be functional. He steps back for a moment. "Study this, and we'll get back to you in a moment." And he takes off. His other compatriots start checking the other corners, seeing if anybody's watching you. You guys see this layout of a 2-story building. On the bottom floor, there's an L-shaped entrance with one small room to the side. Around the corner of the L shape, there's a stairway that goes up. The 2nd story is just an open space with windows indicated on one side, and having the stairway come up for a moment. And you guys all currently crouched over this, looking at it, preparing mentally for the fight ahead.
Mhm.
Are we
Can
supposed
you
to
show
study
us,
for?
or
Hmm?
can you show us? in
I can't
person,
show
or-
it because she's sitting here.
So we just have to pretend.
I mean, you can imagine, right?
Oh yeah.
I've already forgotten the explanation, so.
The L-shape,
L-shape.
2 stair, 2 room,
With
Correct.
Okay, thanks.
2 windows.
Because I've legitimately forgotten it, so.
At this point, Ransom comes walking back. These other compatriots coming from the other side, coming up behind Ned and Thyros. Ransom coming up to Lockett. He goes. He looks Lockett in the eye for a moment. He goes, "You sure?"
yes.
Very well. And you see, as you guys are all focused on Ransom as he asks this to Lockett, he rears forward for a moment, and this arm, his right arm, seems to extend almost impossibly long, turning this strange blue, to this strange bluish color. You see the face that kind of like morph and shape into this more skull-like appearance. The ears completely disappearing, the hair falling out, the eyes turning into a full white, completely bluish skin. Under the clothes kind of morph back into his body. You see this naked humanoid creature almost that just comes in for a slam attack towards Lockett.
Wait, what?
Oh no, I did not see this coming.
And you did not see this coming. So, with that, I would like for you to move back so I can put the battle map down.
Oh god.
What a twist.
What a twist.
Well,
You were
You betrayed
suspicious,
us.
but not suspicious enough.
I mean, what do you want me to just shoot your every single NPC you can
Well,
introduce?
I wouldn't be surprised if you did. Yeah, no, this is gonna have to be here.
I mean, that wouldn't be
This
fun.
is gonna have to be-
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Well, I'm gonna have to need this space, so your shit has to go.
Yes. Just one moment.
it's nice knowing you
You
like it.
stupid
You died
asshole.
too soon.
I'm not doing anything.
Yes, you did.
You could have also come alone, as he asked,
Yes.
and then your friends
got
would,
me killed.
Why
your
is...
friends wouldn't have been in this trouble then. It would have been so much
But
more.
you've been dead.
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
So...
this is gonna have to go somewhere.
Yeah, oh. No, give it to me, that's my dice room.
Well,
Get, like...
She's gonna
oh,
wait for this.
She's gonna have to move back.
It hurts.
We're gonna have to move back further.
No, I can't move back anymore.
Move back.
Look at all this space.
Fuck you.
Well, this is because she wants to sit next to me
No.
in the beginning.
It's
Does
because
she
I wanna
really
sit at a
want
table.
to?
No.
She. There's a good mic there. That's the point.
Yeah.
Yep.
By the way, have you all noticed Ned's quality increase?
Oh.
Stream, I mean,
Mic increase.
mic increase.
This eyesore.
That might be a little bit more your face.
Oh,
I'm
this
so
is more
sorry.
convenient than this.
Let's see if we
For
can
me
get
shaking.
the combat
Well,
map. Yeah, no, that's showing it
yes.
entirely wrong. Way.
Ow. That's better.
That's what happens if I need the battle map.
It's a smooth transition, is all.
Yes, I know, right?
Yeah.
Swoosh. Switch. Get it over here.
I kind of hope that you guys would cover up
No.
for my awkwardness, but you guys.
Yeah, I'm
You're
saying
just as
that.
ugly as you are.
Well, it's
Dead
more
ring.
fun if we bring attention to it, isn't
Ah.
it?
Yeah,
In that way.
it kind
okay.
of is.
Oh yeah, I hate all of you.
Yes, Kenneth.
But we can have an ad break if we had an ad. You
You
know,
had
Yeah,
it, and
this-
you could have, yeah.
In
We
what
don't.
did he
So,
change
have you guys heard about this game called Raid Shadow
Raid
Legends?
Shadow
Raid
Legends.
Shadow Legends. Not sponsored.
Or
This is the
have you
one.
heard about the Great Ape Grodd?
Ah,
He's gonna make America Grodd again.
No.
Oh yes.
He's not
he
shit.
will.
Mr. Obama, get down.
Barack Obama.
It was like...
it's an honor to
It's almost an honor to kill you.
One moment. What?
I was really confused.
just 1 second now.
Yeah, no. For the record, what you guys see appear is not a changeling. In
Yeah, I thought that for a second.
Lockett thought was a
No,
changeling.
because changelings would be nice.
Uh-huh.
It's a.
What?
Why?
You're not
DMK
saying
didn't
I'm-
explain what it is.
Well, as I said, it's a
It's a
it's a very
demon.
tall, lanky-looking humanoid creature.
Guess.
Okay, let me
Naked.
see.
It has the Ken version. It doesn't have any genitals or something like that, so no worries.
Ah,
guess.
symbiotic hybrid.
You can't- you
What's
can't
his
seduce
face
it.
look like?
Um,
What does his arms look
The
like?
face is completely, it's very flat, completely blue, whitish eyes, no ears, no hair either.
No, it's
The
not
arms
like
are very long, which almost reach to the ground before they hit. Before they hit it.
What the fuck is this?
Some type of shapeshifter.
Ah, it's a shapeshift.
And there's 3 of them. Okay, I'm gonna use the white troglodytes. Oh boy, it's a long time since we've had all the miniatures out. So nice.
Well,
Well,
it's
you
been a
s-
long time, sure.
Feels like a long
You
time.
sit. Well, Ned, you wanted combat. Here it is.
Wait, Ned wanted combat?
Yeehaw.
Oh!
What?
Yes.
What do you think it is now? Because you're looking. I see that you're looking at your handout.
Yeah.
What do you think
Is
it
it
is?
sorrow?
Show us. Show us.
Sorrow.
Yeah.
Check.
A non
Zorro?
shape.
Barack Obama.
Wait, where is it? Sorrow. No,
Yeah.
shape changer keeps up a persona of album emergency. No, it's not
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Is it Obama?
It's not. It's not Obama, but he does care.
Is it brain?
Mobamba.
It's not Brains. No, Brains is like a small, studious dude.
I mean, yeah, but he has magic.
He has
This
magic.
doesn't look like a brains.
No, it
Is
doesn't.
it Pinky?
It's not Pinky.
And the brains. Will take over the world.
Oh,
Good.
could have been.
All right, there we go.
Should have.
That's the
been.
buildings, and there's some
Ah yes, building.
around in the alleyway. Few barrels, chests.
So how's chat doing? Ah, nothing. Exactly as I planned.
Just
Okay.
like us right now.
Sorry,
He's just standing there.
I wasn't even sure if you
menacingly.
guys decided to. You guys could have also walked back, which was a thing that I
Well,
almost saw.
You're
Locket wasn't
approaching
gonna.
me.
You're
Locket wasn't gonna walk back.
Probably not.
She either had to die or had to
There was
kill
the
herself.
possibility that she could. She would have. Let's see. Gotta make sure both the
There was a
audience
possibility, but
and
then
you-
she wouldn't have come here in the first place.
Well, now we can party wipe, guys.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
Ah, hell yeah.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
hell yeah.
Alright,
Uh-huh.
so
Uh-huh,
we
uh-huh,
have
uh-huh.
in front of Locket currently
dude.
one
Boy.
person, and Friedrich,
I should have seen this one.
and we got
Mm.
Ned. I mean, Tyrus was on the right track at one point.
What is the correct?
Tyrus is invisible.
Tyrus is indeed
Is that?
invisible.
And
Also
I am
no
concentrating on that.
You are. Give me a moment to find that shit.
I mean, does Locket know those people?
No, because they don't look like recognizable people, really.
Because I cannot find anyone in my handout.
Ever look like this?
Because no shapeshifter.
These are
Otherwise-
creatures summoned by the air elemental, which was summoned by some magic user.
And otherwise,
An air elemental summoned an air elemental, which summoned an air elemental. Mentalception.
erased.
The power is mine.
Where are
Only the Avatar, master of all four air elementals.
Can summon more air elementals. How many air elementals
Okay,
will it take
I
to
got-
conquer a nation?
I got the things.
How many air elementals does it take to change a light bulb?
So actually, if Cyrus is invisible, these guys wouldn't know
Well,
about that.
just
and go up to
one,
Friedrich.
because he summons another, which summons another.
So,
Shamans, another.
Friedrich is currently
Which summons
concentrating.
another.
As Cyrus is non-visible.
Invisible. Je ne parle pas invisible.
Alright, so I can see that you guys can't really see what's going on here.
Ow.
Bonjour.
Is it bro?
Ow.
I'm not doing anything. Let's see, can we get that at least in the same fucking angle? Holy shit.
Yes.
No,
Mm.
don't swear.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to. Here we go.
Is this a Christian stream?
Is this
How
working?
is
Are we
it?
sup- It seems like I see. It's not
Okay.
centered on the part that we are supposed to see.
Yeah.
Is this working?
This
Yeah,
is
sort of.
alright. It's not centered.
We can
but that's
we can
fine.
see something.
Do you want me to
Yeah.
center it? Can I center it? No, I can't. Because I would have to
Well,
move the map.
you know,
No,
this
you-
is
you would-
fine.
you would-
It's
Yeah,
fine.
you would have to go up, but yeah, it's fine.
Before it all breaks. This.
There we go.
Yep.
There we go. That's how we're gonna keep it. Alright, so
Beautiful.
it's hot in here.
Oh wait,
Invisibility.
Invisible.
So,
in initiative. That's what. I was
Initiative.
saying.
Not yet, because it was first
Initiative.
round, right?
no. They're coming up, and if you're quick enough, you're gonna be able to defend it. 'Cause
Natural 20.
Like-
That's a damn.
you're not necessarily surprised because you guys were all very suspicious, but you didn't see it coming either. So I'm not gonna give them a surprise round, but you're surprised if you get what I mean.
No.
Luckily they rolled very shitty.
But it's a natural 20.
Great. So 25 to 20, you have a natural 20, so you're all the way at the top.
Yeah, and otherwise I have a 25.
Lock it. Alright. 20 to 15.
20.
I've got a 16.
19 for Ned.
Oh, Ned is a 19. Okay, Ned. And then we have Friedrich with 16.
It's pretty good.
Then we have these guys with a roll of 3, which is
Nice.
pathetic. So,
Pathetic.
And the other dude, right?
Dude.
Or are these all in the same role?
they're on the same roll.
Could be. Oh.
All of them?
Nare. Time to use all our resources just to kill these guys and then fail on killing the other dude.
Ding, ding,
So
ding.
you, so you're surprised, but because of you guys' suspicion, I'm not going to give them a surprise round. So, lock it. What would you like to do?
Well,
You also haven't surprised them, technically, because they initiated the combat. You don't have your assassinate, technically.
Step. I do have my assassinate because I'm the first one in round.
Yeah, but I'm not giving them an initiative. I'm not going to give them a
They
surprise.
already have
That's
their
that's the thing. Like, I'm not going to give you your. I'm not going to give them a surprise one because of your suspicion, but you're not going to get your surprise on them.
Yeah, I want,
'Cause
I
you
want
guys
to
didn't
say Tyrus,
initiate.
you forgot yourself.
You guys didn't
Yeah.
initiate the combat.
But let me see.
Because if I would go by technical rules, I would have given them a surprise one.
I'm first in round, so I would get my assassinate. Right?
You get no. You
Okay.
they should get a
Oh, yeah,
surprise
okay.
round
Ooh.
because of your suspicion. I'm not giving them any,
So
which
you're
is
not
good
giving-
for you.
Okay. I get it.
But they're not surprised because you
We
guys
get
didn't
it.
initiate the combat. No, she doesn't.
I
That's the
get,
point.
But
Oh.
now I
Are
get
we
it.
not? Okay.
I get it like 3 seconds ago. Okay. I just stab it.
You're gonna set that one?
Yeah, in front of me.
Hey, go for it.
Yeah, but he's not loading. Because it takes a while. That's a 21 to hit.
21.
Misses.
21 hits, yeah.
Okay. It does d6 plus 5. 8 damage
8 points of slashing damage.
with my sneak attack.
You don't get sneak attack.
You don't have sneak attack.
Oh no, I don't. Oh god.
I'm not behind. I'm not beside you.
I thought you were.
You can see it. It's right there.
I know. But I just looked
So-
wrong.
8 points of
Don't
Yeah,
damage.
worry
that's
about
fine. Yeah, don't worry about it. You still have a
Right.
bonus action attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm using that one.
Yeah, go for
Takes
it.
a while. 25.
To the same guy?
Yeah.
Alright, hits.
And that's just a normal d6. Oh god. That's a 6.
Ooh, another 6 points of damage. Very well. After Locker just stabs into this thing twice, as it's morphing back to the shape of Virtue, or not Virtue.
Virtue?
To the shape that
How
his
did you
Virtue
know?
had. Lockett
Virtue.
stabs it twice in very quick succession as her suspicion was there. And she's. After that, Cyrus,
I sidestep. To,
you can't. On,
I mean-
on either side, there's a dude.
I wanna I wanna have the advantage by standing behind the one that's targeting Friedrich.
Behind. Okay, so you move there.
You would take an opportunity.
Yeah, that means
attack
he's
with
going to take his
disadvantage.
But he
reaction to
can't
make.
see me, right? How would he know I'm moving out of his way?
Disadvantage.
That's
You
why
can
it's
hear
disadvantage.
something.
Oh good.
And
You can hear some
you have
movement.
made
I am
yourself a
natural
little.
20 at my stealth.
Nope. Yeah, it helps, but he's going to make an attack with disadvantage.
Sure, go ahead.
It's a 14 to hit.
Fuck me.
Because of your low armor class now.
Oh god.
That hits.
I forgot.
See.
Oh, sad.
Oh,
That takes away my invisibility, though, right?
No,
Really?
no, it doesn't. He's concentrating on
Oh
it.
no.
If he makes an attack, then yeah. Let's see. So, because he's technically attacking the creature that's surprised. Yeah. So Thyros, you're looking. Lockett is just suddenly has to fight this thing that started attacking her from the front. You're standing behind her. You're not really sure what happens behind her. You see the same creature to your left, and you sidestep towards it, not realizing there was one to your right as well. It's a total right now of. You take 22 points of bludgeoning damage.
Bludgeoning.
Yes.
That's half his HP.
As you walk away,
46.
as you walk away, you feel right in your side just this heavy
Damn.
slam as if your footsteps move through the ground. It was tracking where you went. But you used 5 feet of your move and you have your entire round left.
Alright.
Oh boy.
I get my axe ready.
Go for it.
And I slam it in the back of the guy in front of me.
You see this guy's currently going for Friedrich because he couldn't see you. Because you were standing still.
You have yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
It does
you got it.
22.
22
does
hits.
22 hit. Alright.
Does a 30 hit.
That deals 12 points of damage.
Right, 12 points.
Which heals you,
for
right?
slashing damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Heals him for 6 points.
I attack again.
Go for it. Putting down to 12 points. That. Second attack.
15.
15. Still hits.
No.
Awesome.
That's good.
And that does 14 points of damage.
And another 14 points, which you heal for 7 for.
And I use my bonus action to cast Shield of Fate on myself.
And you're no longer stealth.
Yeah, and you're no longer
Or
invisible.
Yeah.
Invisible.
Oh,
So my concentration goes away.
too bad.
Well, your invisibility
it's
fades if
not-
you make an attack, so. But you
It's
are
not.
Shield of Faith.
Yeah, it's not greater invisibility. Otherwise, you would be still invisible.
Oh.
Okay. So you sidestep. You feel this heavy, sharp pain in your right before you start just carving into the back of this creature, leaving these large gash wounds, which kind of heal your ribs on your right side. And the pain rather quickly fades. But there's another one to you right now. You notice. So after that, Friedrich, it's up to you.
Yes.
You see Lockett quickly stabbing these two in the back. You hear sounds from behind you. There's more fighting there.
I turn around and
Yeah.
try to hit the guy that's behind me with
With?
advantage.
Well,
With my rapier.
Alright, you release the rapier.
Shing.
Go for it.
I hope
Not
I
that
wouldn't have
mind,
to use it.
But I think Ned goes before Frederick.
You are correct. Ned does
Yeah,
go
you are
instead of
correct.
Frederick.
Never mind. I will not.
He does
turn
not yet
around.
turn around.
I will turn back around.
It's like, oh wait, it's not my turn yet. Sorry. And moves back. Ned.
Sorry, Ned.
Yeah,
you go
sorry.
ahead.
Turn around.
Ned would aim his hand crossbow to the guy that Thar's been hitting,
Alright, so you turn it to your left. Go for it.
and I'll attack.
Go for it.
Yeah. Do I want to start up something first? No, I'll attack. And I'll just make the attack sharpen. Is
Go
what
for
I'll
it.
do. Because I'm greedy. Does an 18 hit?
18
Pretty good.
hits.
Good. Now I have to remember what my damage is. Because it's different constantly.
Mm-hmm.
1d4, 1d6 plus 13. That is
'Cause you're a
16.
sharpshooter, okay.
Yes. 16 points
Ooh-wee.
of damage. That's
Very well.
glad I did sharpshooter. Next attack.
Go for it. This one with
Also
the large scarf in
sharpshooter.
the back is getting ready for an attack, but just gets pummeled from the back and the right.
We'll see if this one hits.
Also sharpshooter.
Yep.
21 hits.
21. I'm not rolling good, but sharpshooter. 15 points of damage.
15 points of damage. The creature,
Double one.
like, as it doesn't even get to attack Friedrich, but it slams into the wall on the side and slumps in together into like this mess of dead creature. How smart do creatures have to be for your mind blast ability?
12, right?
Oh yeah, above 12.
Okay.
Figured.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Is it?
Or was 14.
It does not have.
No.
Is it 12?
Yeah, it is 12.
Okay, it's not that smart.
Ah. Well, not today then. We'll do a last shot at the guy
Behind you?
next to me.
Go for it.
You know, third time's the charm, which means it's probably gonna fail. Yeah.
Yeah, you. As you see this
Shame.
happening, you roll your hand crossbow up and you fire 2 shots into the one on the side. He just falls over. You. At that point, you also notice there's one right behind you, and in the quick you fire, and the arrow just flies off.
I mean, would have 12 hit?
A 12? No, wouldn't have. I'm sorry.
I see. I don't have to feel bad then.
Really?
Well,
It's your turn.
since it's now my turn, I'll
You hear
run
this faint
behind.
as a body falls behind you. You see it, and like one of the creatures is right there as well.
Well, I grab my rapier. A bit sad that it has to be used, and then I run behind the one that's Locket is stabbing.
There you go. 5, 10, 15 feet that direction.
Yeah, and try to stab him
Go for it.
up the arse.
Make an attack roll. Stab him up the arse.
That's an. Oh, wait. Ooh, does a 25 hit?
25 does hit.
Great. Rapiers with a D8, right?
D8 plus your dexterity modifier.
I have to change this all then. Well, I'll just D8. Yep. 6 damage, and I'll also use my psychic blades on it
Go
to
for it.
insult him. And use a bardic inspiration to roll 3d6.
You can do psychic blades after the attack.
I can just call it whenever, right?
Like it amplifies a normal attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can do only one time per round, but
Okay, that's fine. See.
with
When you hit a
11
creature with a
damage.
weapon
So
attack, you can use. Yeah, okay, so you give up one of your bardic inspirations to do that.
yeah,
Okay, go for it.
I use a bardic inspiration. It does 11 damage. So
11 damage.
in total it does 17 damage.
Very well. 17 points of damage. Minus 10.
After that, I'll
you have a bonus
use-
action left.
Yes, I can still use a healing word, I think.
Mm-hmm. Because you haven't used a
I'll,
spell, technically, yeah.
Yeah, since well,
Tyrus.
Tyrus has been stabbed, I'll use it, just a little healing word on him.
Go for it.
You egg.
You egg. Heals for 7.
Alright, so Tyrus heal another 7 hit points.
Good, good, good.
After that, is the assassin's
I end
turn.
my
Still technically being surprised. Ned, you just fired one shot in the distance. He's gonna go for his attacks at you. The doppelganger has advanced attack is made against any creature it has surprised. So for this round, they're going to have advantage. Next round, they won't. That is a 21 to hit you.
Yes.
The first attack.
First attack, you say?
Yeah. See,
Do they all deal 4d6 damage?
their first attacks. Their
Big
fir- the-
yikes.
in the round that the enemy is technically surprised, yes.
Well, great that we could
Ned,
act
you
this,
take
this
23
round.
points of bludgeoning damage.
No.
Then his second attack was just still with advantage, but if he hits, he's not going to get the d4s. He's not going to get that much damage.
That's a
with
natural
advantage,
20
so it's a
though.
natural 20.
Well,
It's great that it didn't go on
Oh
the
god,
4d6.
and it's max damage. So you take 16 points of bludgeoning damage from the second attack.
Jesus. These guys hit hard.
Lock it?
16?
A total of 16 hit points from the second attack, yeah.
Yeah, 12
Okay.
plus 4.
Lock it. Same happens on you.
Okay.
Hopefully,
Exactly
hopefully
the
not.
same damage.
That's a 20 to hit.
Hits.
First attack gets the full bonus. Taking a total of 17 points of bludgeoning damage.
I'm getting
Jump out of
dodged
the
out.
way.
Alright, so you take 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Through the window.
His second
Through the
attack
wall.
is a 25 to hit, which also hits.
Mhm.
Oh, you were almost right, Ned.
I was right.
Lockett, you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage on the second. So
Not
with
right
that,
about the damage though.
it's their turn. Their first turn is over. So we go back. Lockett, your turn.
I will hit the one in front of me.
Go for it.
Plus 9 is 25.
25 hits.
And it is a d6. Oh, that's my d6 plus 5. 11 damage.
Okay, 11 points of damage.
You do have sneak attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this shows adds that later. 11
Um,
points, bringing it down to. So after he just hits you right in the upper chest in the face, you retaliate with your swords.
yeah. My sneak attack is 8 damage.
8 points of damage. Very well. That's not that much, but okay.
And my second attack,
So that's with the first stab. Second stab comes forward.
that's a 14.
14 just barely hits.
But it hits. And a d6. I 2.
Yeah, another 2 points of damage. With the many stab wounds in the front of his chest, this guy's looking really bad, but he could still go on if he wanted to. He's not. He's like inches away from death. After Lockett, anything else you want to do? Movement? That's what you have left.
I will. I can't uncanny dodge him, right?
You just got your reaction. You just got your reaction back, so you can uncanny dodge again.
Yeah, I will run away from him towards the other guy.
And go 5, 10, 15, 20. So you can uncanny dodge this if he hits, but he's going to get an attack of opportunity at you. That's a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
1d6. So you take another point of 6 damage, which you could uncanny dodge if you wish.
Yeah.
Alright, so you take 3 points of damage. Alright. After Lockett, Thyros, up to you. You see, standing next to Ned, this decently okay humanoid creature that's about to go and attack. He sees Lockett run around, his focus is on her. And you see this other one, Friedrich, standing behind, very heavily wounded, many stab wounds in the chest and upper and the neck area.
Damn it, Lockheed, I wanted to flank that one.
You could flank this one.
I guess I'll grab the one in front of me.
Alright, this one's looking bad, so he's like inches away from that. You go 5, 10, 15 feet forward.
I use my bonus action to empower me with Divine Radiance, casting Divine Favor.
Alright, Divine Favor.
By the power of Grayskull.
Alright.
I have the...
So you cast Divine Favor?
Yes.
Go for it.
While running,
And
I go for a cleaving attack with my axe, slamming it in the side of that phony.
go for it.
$27.
Hits. So you can add an extra D4 radiant damage to it.
Alright, I deal. That's a D8 plus. It's also one. That's 15 points of damage.
Yeah, with that easily, he's trying to push some of his organs back in. You simply come up there and you jam the axe into his chest, and the creature just falls over.
I take two.
He's dead. Because Divine Favor is a concentration spell, your Shield of Faith is gone.
Alright, that's fine. I'll take 2 steps back.
I see, you're standing here, so you go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You can get right up to there.
And I'll make another attack.
Go for it.
13.
13 misses. The axe
Goddamn.
swings wide. As he's turning around to go and put all of his attention to Lockett, he reels away from your axe and nothing. After Thyros, Ned, it's your turn. We won't forget you this time.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's gonna shoot at the guy in front of him.
Go for it.
Using sharpshooter, because it's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Does a 17 hit?
17 hits.
Nice. 17 points of damage.
That's just 17 points of damage. Nice. Okay.
Consistency, I like that.
Nice.
That's stupid. You fix it.
What happened? Did I do so much
bummed.
damage?
No, you did so much
So
damage
much damage to the camera.
that the
The
camera
camera
got
fell.
fucked. Yeah. No,
I shot the camera. God damn it.
I mean, you use
God damn it,
sharpshooter.
Nat.
Alright, second attack.
Go for it.
I'm gonna use a superiority dice
Alright.
to see if I can save my ass.
This shot from just now is the first one that hits like right in the shoulder.
So, a 15 didn't hit.
15 hits.
Wait, what? Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
15 hits.
hit. A 12 didn't hit.
Well, in that case, I don't have to use saving face. So, we're gonna roll the damage.
Go for
16 points of damage.
Consistent.
16 points of damage. Very wrong.
Well, it's
one
not
second, let me
that-
calculate. 10.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, that's your first
Yeah.
second shot.
Last shot's gonna be a normal one with the +8.
Go for it.
I shouldn't have done that. 27, does that hit?
27 hits.
And then that's just gonna be 5 points of
Aw.
damage. Wow, I'm rolling a lot of double
Near
ones.
5 points.
I
of
was
damage.
hoping for another 16.
I was hoping
That's
for
not gonna
27
happen.
points of damage. Alright. After Ned filled it with arrows, Friedrich, it's your turn.
Yes, I will run up to the other side that Tyrus is on, like behind him.
You go 5.
The only spot that can flank him.
Let's see, you go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet, and you guys are all surrounding this guy. Lucky it was empty.
Fireball.
Go for it. Yeah, if Virtue was here.
How bad does he look?
He's looking pretty bad.
How evil does he look?
He looks pretty evil.
Yeah, okay, then I'll
he
just
doesn't
stab him.
necessarily look very kind. He's very aggressive.
I'll stab him.
Go for it.
Does a 26 hit?
No, 26 actually misses.
Oh, okay.
Right, just kidding.
You have to roll 27.
Yeah, it's 27.
That's 11 damage.
11 points of damage. Very well.
And I can't attack him another time.
Nope, you cannot. So you
Or I have
run
to,
up.
or I have to grab my dagger and then try to stab him. I'll do that.
You would have. Yeah, sure. You grab the dagger and go for it.
I'll try to stab him.
Your dagger.
15.
Your dagger. You assume like, yeah, this is gonna hit, and then the dagger just boom,
Yes, exactly.
bends itself off of the body, and just you can stab into the air, and it didn't work. There's like very much as the feel of like a magnetic field. That's real. That's a
Yeah.
lot how it felt. Like.
I'll just spin it on my finger.
That works. So he's like, like look at this.
So you
Saved it.
Oh yeah.
That's what you get for 60 gold or 40 gold, 20 gold even. I think I don't know. It wasn't that much.
It's
What a
worth it.
worthless dagger.
It's worth it.
But after
It's
Friedrich,
gonna be
Say so,
worth it.
buddy.
after Friedrich, it turns around to lock it and is gonna go for both of its attacks at her.
Hey, buddy.
Oh no.
That's the wrong.
Just
number.
stop, buddy.
First
You're
attack
surrounded,
on
buddy.
lock. It's 21
You
hit.
just
Yes.
threatened him, that's all.
Was a warning.
It's a warning shot.
You take 9
Yeah.
points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Yeah. I uncanny dodge that.
You can't because you
Oh,
already used your
I
uncanny
used-
dodge for the opportunity
Yeah,
attack.
no, that's true.
So he comes forward with his second slam attack. It's a
42.
16 to hit.
And misses
What
right.
was it to hit?
16.
Oh, that misses.
Which goes like the first one hits your chest, it kind of being put back. The second slam completely misses as he's drained of energy a lot already, and he's like just swinging at you. The second one missed. Go back to Lockett. It's up to you. You just got punched like right in the sternum.
How bad does he look?
Very bad.
Can I knock him out?
You can attempt to.
Yeah.
Do it.
Uh,
Knock
Is
his
this
ass up.
normal d20 or do I have to add my +9?
This would be an attack.
It's not to kill.
Yeah, you're not stabbing him with your sword, but you can just make normal attack.
Wow, you have advantage though.
Do I?
You have advantage.
Oh,
What's the total? What's the total?
a big
It's
plus.
+9, so it's
Oh no.
14?
That's,
14.
Still hits.
Plus 9?
no.
Yeah.
Yeah, she gets
Damn.
a +1 from her feet, the Ernest Arcana feet,
And I
and
have a +5 in dexterity. And my
Yeah, +5
proficiency bonus is
dexterity.
Nice.
+3.
and 3 proficiency bonus. So yeah, go for it.
Is it stabbing damage though?
This
No.
would be technically bludgeoning damage,
Yeah, I mean. It's
but you need to exceed his. I would say you're not gonna get sneak attack on this,
No.
but you need to exceed with your roll his amount of hit points.
Okay.
So just roll a d6, and it has to be higher than his hit point count currently, and then he'll just fall over. Fine.
Do I get my +5 in that though?
No, not your dex damage, because you're not trying to stab him. You're just trying to like
Ah, no, that's a 1.
1. Okay. He takes a point of damage, and you like boop him in the face.
I'll try it again.
Go for it.
Why not?
Double boop.
No, just now.
Fuck
+9.
her up, Buttercup. Oh, natural 20.
So it's like
Wow,
boonk, and he,
wow,
he
wow.
reaches back, and Lockett goes for another boonk, and like rits him right in the fucking eye. Go for it.
Oh
Go.
god.
Yikes.
So yeah, this damage is doubled.
4.
4.
4 damage.
You go boonk boonk, and you just go falls like he falls in like almost trust fall like falls into Ned's arms,
Oh, catch me.
and then Ned fucking cuts the head off. The bluish blood just and it just
No, Ned doesn't actually kill him.
Okay.
okay.
Fine, and I'll swoop the leg.
No.
Who's gonna kill it? Does anybody kill it?
No.
No, tie him up and grab some rope.
I'm not gonna use my
Do you have
my
rope?
It's way too expensive for that. Ned has
Yeah.
rope.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that's
that's
Cyrus.
Ned, tie him up.
Yeah, I tie him up with a good old noose.
You tie it. Make a survival check.
I'm gonna help him with rope
Ned
thingies.
survival.
Alright, you can do it with advantage then.
Yeehaw. Oh no. Oh yeah, 19.
Ah, yes.
19. You've experience with this. You make a perfect noose and put it around his neck.
Kama Sutra, Ned.
I don't know why.
did
this
it
is the
way
only
too
knot I
quick.
know.
But he did it, and currently
But it was with my advantage, so
the creature's
so
like-
actually I.
the creature's like bleeding out of the eye. The multiple stab wounds in the side is like laying there, just like unconscious.
Alright, put him up against the wall. I've got an idea.
He's like limp as shit.
I
Who holds him?
will.
Okay.
Well,
Lockett, you'll hold him
We will.
up to the wall.
Doesn't that help though?
I'll stand next to her.
Guys are all like kind of surrounding this guy, and he's like,
I'll put my hand up to his face, and I'll give him a few points of healing hand to, wake him up a bit.
how many points of
Before
healing
you
hands do you
do.
give him? You can't just say a few.
3.
3. Okay, he's
That's
still there,
enough.
like,
guys,
Before we do this, Ned wants to like keep an eye out for anything.
make a perception
Ned,
check.
you stand guard.
okay.
3, if you take the other side.
Actually, can I just speak with him? I may be able to influence him if
To
he
speak,
speaks any of
then he has
language.
to wake up.
Hmm?
To speak, he has to wake up.
Yes.
And, like, the lay on hands made it so that he's no longer profusely bleeding from all of his wounds. But he got knocked the fuck out.
Can I wake him up?
You can certainly.
Can I
attempt
just can I just try something? It will take a minute or something.
What do you have in mind?
Ned, wait 1 second. Ned, what'd you get for your perception check?
A 20.
20, okay. You keep an eye out for anything that might
Mhm.
come up.
Yep.
I have something in mind. I'll just use a thing I used on the boat guard. If he can speak common, that is.
Yes, but then he has to be conscious, wouldn't he?
How about you let me do this?
Oh, darn. 1 sec.
What?
I've got a good feeling about it.
Well, you can help help me.
Okay. But
It'll just take a minute. So let's.
What do you do?
Why don't you help me?
Well,
I
what
tr-
How about good cop, bad cop? Good cop.
how about we
guard,
first
bad
wake
good
him
cop.
up?
good cop, bad cop. That works. Yeah. You'll be the good cop. I'll be the bad cop.
I'll wake him up.
What's a cop?
Wouldn't it be the
He needs a
mo-
little bit more.
I want to be
human
bad
flavor.
cop.
I
At-
slap
at-
him across the face.
At 3 hit points, he's not going to be all right and dandy all of a sudden. He was stabbed multiple times in the eye as
Yeah.
well, so he needs a little more pep.
I slap him
Alright.
across the face.
Hey, you and the head you see some of the bluish bloods in your hand. It's gross.
I heal it back up a bit
How far?
with 5 hit points.
5 hit points. Very well. 5 hit points. The one remaining eye kind of like shudders open. It seems to be very dazed and out of.
And I punch him in the stomach.
Roll an attack roll.
Wake up.
Where is she?
Where are they?
With it,
Where are they?
no, hold on.
Natural 20.
He was yeah, natural 20. That's fine. He was KO, held up, natural 20. So that's going to be a total of 2 plus your strength modifier, which is 4. So the total of 6 points of damage. So the 7 points of damage, he was kind of like, and then Tharos goes and just and he coughs up some blood, and he's
And
like,
I'll heal it, and I'll give him 5 hit points again.
you do it again.
That doesn't work, Tyrus.
The eye once more like opens up slightly. You see some of the
I know what
muscles
I'm doing.
condense
Let
in
me
the
do
face.
this.
I
Tyrus,
stop
Tyrus.
him.
Just
Let me have it, and I punch him again.
I
Go
stop
for
him.
it. Make an attack roll.
No.
Make a grapple check.
I try to stop him as well.
Oh,
Make a Lockett. Make an athletics check.
Yeah, I try to stop him as well.
Tyrus,
It's
make
not gonna
a
be hard. I've
Tyrus,
got a
make it-
1.
make an athletics check.
Alright.
Ah, yes, -2. That's a 10.
26.
Yeah. So you have advantage on the attack because he's being held against the wall. You rolled a 2-1, but you can roll again. You guys are not able to hold him back.
Why?
That's you.
This doesn't.
This is
You
evil.
still, you're kind of like you shouldn't do this, and you push it. You push the creature aside, and Tyrus, you slam your fist right into the wall behind it, and you like you certain something cracked in there, and you suffer 1 point of bludgeoning damage. It's like for a moment.
I'll kick over a crate, and I'll be like,
Tyrus, get yourself
Sure.
fucking
One of the
together,
checks
man.
just like
Oh.
skids through the alleyway.
I'll heat him up a bit against someone. Wake up! And I'll just. heat him
Tyrus,
up 10 hit
get your
points.
shit together and
Shut up! I know what I'm
Alright.
doing.
So he now has
No,
11
you
hit-
shut up. I know what I'm doing.
He
And
now has
you're not
11
doing
hit points.
anything
Ned
hanging there,
pulls
like-
Tyrus back.
worthwhile. Just trust me, alright?
Frederick, you
Remember
do your
what we
thing.
said?
I'm not gonna kill him. I'm just gonna make him talk.
Tyrus, let
Yeah,
him
the-
do his thing.
Right?
Is he awake?
Yeah.
Kind of. Tyrus gave him another
You're
10 hit points. So like you put a total of 23 hit points in him, by the way.
Yeah.
And he's there like hanging. He's like from the news.
You wake?
The eye kind of like looks over to you. The pupilless whitish dot that's in it.
Alright. You better fucking tell us who sent you and where Dumant is, or otherwise, well, you saw my friend over there. Otherwise, we'll
No, crack my knuckles.
kill you and everyone that's related to you. I use words of terror, by the way, and try to talk to him for a minute about
Okay.
how we're how if he doesn't give us any information,
Right, then you're not going to get
We'll,
an information check, but that's going to be a wisdom saving throw.
He doesn't mean that, right?
To
I'm
you,
just hear me
I'm
speak.
you
just
guys,
looking
you guys
at
listen
Ned.
in on
Well-
this, and even though you're not affected by the words of terror, it's terrifying.
it just sounds like a bit of normal conversation. By the way, it just sounds
That
innocently
didn't sound
enough.
like normal conversation.
Well, that didn't, but the rest of it will sound a bit like.
wait, no,
alright,
it's a wisdom saving throw. Never mind, that's
I
wrong.
thought we was gonna go. Good God,
What's
bad
the
God.
DC on that, Billy?
That's just my spell save DC.
Alright. That's you
This
got a
is-
12 on it with the wisdom save.
Yeah, that fails.
It's like hanging there, the one eye's like growing slightly. You see some of the muscles tense. You like try to crawl up the wall slightly, being held there.
Great. So, can you talk common? Probably, right?
Yeah. We fulfill the contract.
Contract. What contract?
Any deal we make, we keep up.
Who do you serve?
Make an intimidation check with advantage.
I haven't had to make one yet, so
You're gonna have to
Let's
do
see.
it now.
yeah. But that's 18.
18. He kind of like looks around the situation. He looks back at the other two. And like he opens up his mouth and starts to speak before there's on his side suddenly a faint thump. And from the upper chest where there's sticking out in an upwards angle, there seems to be a crossbow bolt that just
Can I see where it came
that
from?
bursts its way. And from that, Ned, you keeping an eye out, look around now. On the top of the of either side of the alleyway, you see a total of 3 figures quickly leap off the side. As the body goes limp once again and slumps, it clouds to the ground. I would like for all of you to roll initiative once again.
Ah, again.
I hope
Mm.
I hope it is 24.
Ooh.
Guys!
That
Ow!
is good.
Oh no!
Why?
Oh no! All right, let me do the thing real quick.
Oh no no.
Oh no
3, 7, 3. You guys, that's. Oh my god. I'm kind of disappointed.
This is your fault.
20.
No, you guys roll bad.
Okay.
This is not my fault.
You wanted to come here.
Alright,
This
guys,
is your
guys.
backstory.
You trusted them, you fucking idiot.
We trusted you twice.
Alright.
Never trust.
One second,
but
I'll
there's
switch.
ways to
Okay, I'll
words up
switch
there.
back to the camera so you guys can see everything.
Oh yes.
Now you're
yes.
gonna have to deal with our initiative.
I don't have to. You guys are gonna have to deal with your initiative. It's not my
Yeah, as the she.
fault you rolled
Oh
that.
no, he rolled a natural 20.
So, back in the alleyway. This has faded, because this is a minute, and the Words of Territory is a minute, so
Yeah.
the Divine Favor is gone. This guy is
Yeah.
fucking dead, and you can, let's see, Ned was holding back Thyrus, so they were kind of standing over there, as both of you were up there. Friedrich was speaking to it, so we're gonna do like that.
Yeah. I was actually standing here.
Okay.
This is gonna be fun.
Is it?
This is a horrible angle. It's... I cannot sit.
Where are they?
Is Lockett's camera also stuck with you guys, or is it just me?
That's just you.
Yeah.
That's just you.
Well, it freezes a
That's-
little bit, but...
But maybe it's better
Alright,
stuck.
so-
than it's still. Now it's
Depends.
See, I gotta get my
moving
razor
all the time.
They're up 2 feet as well. So they're all 20 feet up. Do I have enough
This
room?
is Dumant. We're going to kill him. Yay!
Or he's going to kill you.
No, he's not.
So this is... Oh shit, that's...
How are you doing, by the way, Thyrus?
Pretty good.
Oh no, he was.
Pretty good. Gave all my healing away just now. I'm a charity now.
So...
It was gonna give us information.
20
You call
feet
that a
up
charity?
there.
Yeah.
Your
Jumping
charity.
down currently.
Do you mean his cult of Tiamat? I don't call that a charity.
20
You
feet
free
up
reading.
there. Currently on
Oh,
their way
God.
down.
And the punch
It's
in
a-
the face.
This is going so wrong
As
here.
they're climbing.
Guys.
Are they floating?
They're not floating. They are... They're like...
They're flying.
They're like skidding down the wall at this point.
Alright, well, I think they're flying.
Yeah.
Looks like it's about to be like one of those ice cream
So
shows.
they are all on the same height. I just don't have enough razors.
Oh, nice. Oh, nice.
Enough
Razors?
platforms. So,
What do you need razors for?
To shave my legs.
alright, so...
Recreating.
Yeah, okay, so Thyrus has the initiative put in the chat, right? So it's Assassins, he doesn't know which one. Then Locket, then Assassins number 2, which he doesn't know which one. Then Thyris, then Ned, then Friedrich. Okay, so I'm writing that down as well.
Wait, no, I'm in front of for Ned.
Do you have more decks than that?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think
I've
we
got
established
I've
that
got
one.
+4.
I did not know that.
Then you know now.
What do you think
You
you would
know
hit more
nothing.
strength?
It is a lesson learned.
So I have a 7 as well. So I'm actually in front of you as well. Or we can choose. Depends.
Well, Friedrich goes
Hey.
first then.
No, he got to have the interrogation. He cut me off, so I get to go first.
That's not how.
Fine. I'm fine with that. We have the same initiative.
Alright.
We can choose.
Well, no, because then it depends on whoever has the decks,
Okay,
and that's you.
Well,
or we
I don't
gonna
mind.
survive this, or we're all gonna die.
Okay. And then we
Well,
have Ned
they're only after you.
in the loss.
so we'll just
Oh,
push you
honey.
into his hands and then.
Oh, you
Bye.
fucking assholes.
So
Well, you
What
kind
you
of.
pay?
Actually, I'm chaotic evil. You didn't do it. You didn't know it.
currently
yet.
jumping off the side of the building and skidding down from it, in the same way that you've seen Locke climb up a few times. With the one arm stretched out, with a blade extending from under the coat. The blade that Lockett was wielding for a long time until she lost it only recently. Skidding down is Dumant, in the way that you've seen it before, everybody except for Friedrich. As he skids down, he simply goes, "If you want to have a job well done, you gotta do it yourself." And he is gonna move all the way down.
Who are you even?
Who is you?
Who is
Who
you?
were you again?
Who are
See?
you again?
He comes all the
I
way
don't
down.
even know you.
And let's see,
fuck is you?
assassin. He has assassinate.
Oh,
Sneak attack.
God, no.
Alright, so.
What?
So he's
I
attack
imagine
on.
that's
He's
gonna
advantage on his attacks.
Yeah, but he does not have. This is. Where does. Why
Does
does
he
he have
what?
advantage?
Because he has assassinate.
Okay.
Why does he have assassin?
I don't know,
It's an
because he's an assassin.
Wait. Did I just.
So
You
those are two 17s. Lock it.
Gore.
Yeah.
17?
I'll do it again.
Alright,
Oh,
Oh, no,
oh,
I
that's
take,
one
I take my
attack.
parrying stance.
Alright, with that, him coming forward, you ting, parry the first attack. Second attack. It's a natural 20.
Well, that does hit.
But
Yikes.
because he assassinated already, it would have crit.
Yeah.
Still, yikes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is indeed very much a yikes.
I am kind of.
We'll
It's a
see
yikes
if you
for
want to
me.
do that with this or the other thing. Let's see.
Other thing.
5. Is it
Well, they've
5?
got poisons, of
Oh
course.
yeah. Oh my
It was
god.
nice to
That's
know.
how that's how assassins work.
5d6, and then he's going to get his. Okay, so this is doubled. So you take a total of
18.
36 plus his dex modifier of 4. So you take 40 points of piercing damage.
What?
I.
Ha! Die!
Well, I.
You take 40 points of piercing damage.
Yeah, I only have 3 hit points left.
You can't actually uncanny dodge because you use your
Yeah.
turning stance.
You?
So as he skids down, you ting, parry the first one, then the arm blade comes under and
Oh no!
jams you like right in the stomach. I would like for you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
But I still go down
Why?
because it will.
The
only
40 hit points
have-
is enough?
Yeah, I only have 3 hit points left.
Wait, you got 3? Okay, that's a lot less than I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also thought you had way more.
Yeah.
No,
Jesus.
I went from 51 to
Didn't you uncanny dodge like almost everything though?
yeah.
Wait,
Okay.
no, that does.
That can't be
No.
right.
Yeah, that
No,
is.
that can't be
You have
right.
67 hit points. It
Look
didn't
it
do
up
that
in
much
the,
damage.
in the chat. I put it in the chat.
What the fuck?
Yeah, no, it's correct. Like, you're doing
Nine.
40 damage here, that's a lot of damage.
It's
You go from 67 minus 8 goes
Yeah.
to 59.
yeah. From 59 go to 51.
42.
Where? Oh,
No.
there. Yeah. Okay.
Then you go to 42.
No, well then I have 2.
So you have 2 hit points.
That's even
Yeah.
worse!
So
Oh, yeah, so we've increased.
that's worse than 3.
Stonks.
Okay, so you get stabbed, and now you still have 2 hit points left.
Yeah, so
And you have to do
Oh.
a Constitution save.
yeah. It
Oh, I
doesn't
thought
matter-
you had 3 hit points in total left.
You do get Thyros' bonus on it, but I don't think it matters much.
No!
No.
Because you take more damage dice worth of damage than you have hit points.
Big yikes. Wait.
Uh,
It is
Big
18.
yikes.
Big
Alright.
yikes for me,
18.
bro.
18.
But
Okay,
it
so you
would
take
be half.
you take
I'll
half.
just keep this
It's actually
here.
possible if I roll once on everything. No, no.
it's not.
It's 76.
7.
It's 76
No.
worth of poison damage. You
Gosh.
take 24 points of poison damage. In the Assassin's
Yeah.
Creed, he lunges on Locke. The first attacks get parried. The arm blade jams right up into her shoulder. And down. Lockett gets pushed to the ground. Dumont lording over her. And as he's down there with the blade, and he sees the light fade from your eyes slightly. That was a second attack.
I'm dying.
And he simply says, "I can finally rest easy if you are 6 feet under the ground."
Well, listen, buddy.
Yeah.
She's not able to respond right now.
Well, that's
That
right
is
as
the
she,
amount of distance
that's
appropriate
right
for
as
these-
she fades into unconsciousness. Lockett, after that is your
Don't
turn.
say
Your
it.
preemptive wound closure
Oh yeah.
keeps you
Oh.
safe because you have your armor, the scrying circlet, and the preemptive wound closure. So nothing happens.
Oh, he'll just stab.
But
you
after that,
2
it's
more
the
times.
other assassins' turns.
They came here for you.
See both
Oh.
these two tiefling individuals jumping down. One's going to go for Thyrus, right there.
Ah, come on, buddy.
The other
Yeah.
one is going to go for Ned,
buddy. Meh.
right there.
So how much gold do you want?
So much gold you want to keep this kill, buddy.
Every
Yeah.
man has a price, you see?
You see?
So-
Lockett's a great friend, but not that great of
Oh!
I mean, she's practically dead already. I'll give you 500 gold for the head and
Alright,
200 for the body.
on Ned,
Meh.
on Ned, their first attack, 22 to hit.
Yep.
Second attack, 14 to hit,
Mm, mm.
No.
and the third attack is 12 to hit. So as they jump down, he's gonna go do his first initial points of damage.
Oh,
4 plus 4. Ned, you take 8 points of piercing damage from the initial stab of one of these thin stiletto-like black blades atop a bone ivory handle, as it jams itself into like right above the shoulder. His second, both attacks miss, but he gets his sneak attack on that as well.
Are they attacking with high heels?
They're attacking with stiletto knives.
Stiletto heels.
heels.
gee.
These are like the thin Italian knives that I'm talking about.
Oh,
Yeah, I get it.
But next you're saying they're also snapping their fingers.
That
as they're
is-
Tough guy finger snapping.
Oh. Come on, just a couple of us guys out here.
So
Just a
Ned,
couple
you
of
take an
guys.
additional 15 points of piercing damage.
Yes, see?
Yeah.
Just 15
Damn.
damage.
Mm-hmm.
Just 15,000 million damage.
He's gonna go use his
I
cunning
left.
action, disengage, move over here.
Yeah.
Okay. After that, it's the other's turn, who moves into his
multi-attack
friend's
with 3
space.
attacks.
Yeah.
Ah, come on.
They do. They're going to attack Thyrus. This time he has advantage. Let's say 25 to hit on the first attack.
No, doesn't it? Fuck you.
26 to hit in the second attack. 19 to hit in his third attack.
Are you prepared to die, Thyrus?
Thyrus,
I
you
was
take 8
born
points.
dead.
You take 8 points of piercing damage from the initial stab with the blade.
Nothing.
And
Tell me
then,
nothing.
and then you take an additional 18 points of piercing damage because of the sneak attack.
God.
Gore.
I think you're really funny, don't you?
I'll do it again.
And then from the other 2 stabs, he doesn't get the sneak attack, but you do take an additional 11 points of piercing damage. That's the two. That's the 2 lost
just
attacks
stab
in one.
him.
Alright.
Alright.
Come on, guys, we'll stab
After
him.
essential violence are done, Friedrich, it's your turn.
Oh, right. Oh,
You see
right,
Lockett
yeah.
just fall down. Dumont just gets up, and the blade spurts blood
Oh,
across
see.
the alleyway.
See, buddy.
He's still not paying too much attention to you. Most of his attention is still focused on Lockett, although he's aware of your existence.
He's aware of my existence. Ah, yes. Shit. I'll first of all,
Yeah, I
I'll
didn't see anything
try
to
to
do.
heal
He
Lockett
died.
up because that shit hurt
That's not
probably.
bad.
It's not that bad, That was a lot of damage. That's what
Wait.
assassinate is like.
I know.
No, if we separate from the group, then he'll just follow us. So I'll just use a Cure Wounds on level 3.
Man, lock at level 3 cure wounds.
That is how much?
Yeah, I'll that's some D8s with a +4.
I'll roll the 3d8 plus 4. If you don't. It's 3d8 for level 3.
Yeah, it's 3d8.
You roll it? There you go.
Yep.
Plus 4.
That's 20 health.
So you heal 20 hit
20
points.
no, yeah, 20. Okay. I'll mark
So
that.
first I do that.
That's your
and
action.
then- that's my action, yeah.
Still have a bonus action.
After that, I'll to give Ned some inspiration, I think. Like,
Ned, you get
you
an
better
inspiration.
shoot these people, otherwise,
We're
well,
gonna die.
we'll wipe.
After Thyris, or
Thanks.
after Friedrich, Thyris, it's your turn.
I'll go stand. By the way, I'll go stand in front of. Can I stand in front of Ned? Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Move 5 feet in this direction.
Yeah. That.
Stand
You can
tall.
still see Dumant, right?
Ned can still, yeah, Ned would still be able to hit him, yeah, with the sharpshooter.
Yeah.
pistol.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's good.
You
Then.
would have to stand closer to him to get that problem, but you're fine.
How would I stand closer to Ned?
To Dumont, I mean.
Oh.
So, Thyris, your turn. Sorry.
Oh, I just seen Locket go down. I
Yep.
basically immediately go, "Rah!" I just slam my axe at the rookie in front of me.
Alright,
Cool.
the one in front of you. This dark-skinned tiefling was like stabbing me with a knife.
Oh.
Or actually, this one was the one that stabbed Ned.
Yes.
Right? Oh, 25.
25 hits.
You egg.
Alright. And I'm gonna use a second level smite.
Or else, second level smite, 2 extra d8s of radiant damage.
Radiate him away.
Yeah. Roll
Take
the
it
roll the
out.
d8 separately though for the. Oh wait, 14. Yeah, so you
That's damage.
that's a slashing him, so you can heal 8.
And it does 16 radiant damage.
And another 16 points of
N-
radiant
wait.
damage.
Does that?
Yeah, 3d8. Wait, it's
D3 D8.
Oh,
I'm sure that's the way.
no, that's wrong.
I like it.
oh, 22 then.
Did you cast a third level smite? Because you don't have third level spell slot.
No, but a smite does 2d8.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
And then the 14
Yeah,
points of
second
damage is from your first attack.
Huh?
You rolled a 25 to hit, which hit.
yeah,
Then you rolled your slashing damage of 14,
yeah.
and then you get to do 2d8 worth of smite damage, not 3.
At
Good.
level.
I used second level, which adds a d8.
Oh wait, yeah, you're right. You're right. No mind, because the divine smite is already a d8 or 2d8. I get it. You're good.
Thanks.
So that's 22 instead of 16. So you heal
That
7
is-
hit points if you wish.
Alright.
Wait 1 second. I gotta calculate that. So that's 14. Or
No,
no,
that's
that was
right.
calculating from 16.
Oh,
so
no.
it goes down from 22. Bring it down to 2, 7, and 20. Yeah, this guy immediately starts looking bad as the first axe just slams into the side. He immediately slumps in slightly because of the force of the impact. That's your first
Oh.
attack.
And if you don't mind, I'll attack him again with a 21.
21 still hits.
Well, I do mind.
Well, that's fuck you then. And it does 12 points of damage.
12 points of slashing, so you can heal another 6.
Great.
You're using another smite or no?
Well.
If you have the spell slots, I mean.
Sure.
I mean, you don't have that many spell slots in general. Oh wait, no, you have a bunch. You're fine.
Yeah.
That's 8 points of radiant damage.
And another extra 8 points of radiant damage. Damn. Okay, 1 second. Bring it down.
That's-
Another 3. Okay.
So can I harvest his soul?
He's not dead. No.
Oh,
58
then I
damage was that.
He's
I'll
looking
pump the
bad, but he's not dead.
I'll pump the remainder of my lay on hands, saving about 5 points. So I used like 23 on that guy.
Yep.
Then
You
I'll
have 5
give
times
myself-
your paladin level, so you have 5 times 7. So you
Then I'll
have
give
35.
myself 7, leaving 5 for
Alright, you're good. So that's your bonus action to heal yourself.
Yeah.
Very well. After Thyrus, Ned, your turn.
All right.
Cyrus just-
could I?
Into the guy and to the side, he's starting to look really bad. The other one's still eyeing Locket now that she's reawakened.
Yeah. Can I shoot at the guy that Tyrus hit?
Yeah, you can.
Great. Then that's what I shall do.
Go
Just
for it.
normal shot. 12 to hit. I'm gonna use a dice.
Go for it.
Superiority die. Before you say anything.
Yeah, no, go
You
for it.
are
17 to hit.
17 just hits.
Oh wait, no. This is not a superiority die. It's an inspiration
Ah,
works.
okay.
it's the
because I
same
was
die.
inspired. It's
Yeah.
the same
Yeah.
thing. All right. So it's still a 17 to hit.
17 still hits.
Great. Damage. A mere 7 points of damage.
Alright, you're 7 points of damage with the first bolt. Sinks like right into one of the gashes that Thyrus had made.
Still standing?
Still standing.
Then we're still shooting. Wow. All right. Well, that's a natural one.
Natural one, the second bolt flies past completely, doing nothing.
And I'm gonna use the second wind to heal a
Bonus
little.
action, second one for yourself. Very well. After Ned, it's Dumant's turn once again, who, completely ignoring
boy.
any of you, turns all of his attention back to Locke and just regains the hit points. Because he just really fucking hates you.
I know. I killed his girlfriend.
Exactly. So,
You see, guy.
Locke being prone, he's gonna get
Take care of
attacked.
my
He's going
girlfriend.
to
you
get
see?
advantage on his attacks
Ah, damn
against
it.
you. And if he hits, he's
Yeah,
going
he
to get a
does.
sneak attack. So that's a 26 hit in the first attack.
Jeez.
Go on.
Okay. You take. I'll just add everything together. That
Yeah.
is 5d6 plus 4. You take 20 points of.
Can he dodge this?
Yeah, actually, because your turn has passed. You were unconscious. I'll say sure. You can uncanny dodge it.
Okay.
So you take 10 points of piercing damage.
Oh god, but still the poison.
I would like for you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy.
'Cause the poison is indeed still there.
+3. Do I get Thyrus and his thingy?
You do get Thyrus' bonus, because Thyrus is within 10 feet of you.
That's a 14.
14. 14 is a failure. You take another
Wow.
22 points of poison damage. And after Lockett barely got awakened from the first stab, he just he stabs you once again and he just goes, "Stay down." And then immediately after that looks back up at the one who healed her, Friedrich.
I'll just heal her again.
As he moves up to Friedrich. He's going to
Come
make
fight me,
his,
bro.
he's going to make his second attack at you.
Oh, die.
Hit me.
It's a 16 to hit.
Hit me, baby.
I think that just hit
one
me.
more time.
Wait.
You're asking for it.
No, well, yeah, that just hits, yeah.
Alright, 16 just barely hits. He doesn't have sneak attack. So, Friedrich, you take a total of 7 points of piercing damage. And I would like for you
weak
as well.
sauce.
I would like for you as well to roll a Constitution saving throw, adding the
Weak
plus 3 from
sauce.
Cyrus.
Let's see, Constitution. That's a unnatural 20. Now, that's a 25, actually. 23.
23, that's a success.
Oh yeah, I hope it is.
You, Friedrich, take half of that, so you take 15 points of poison damage. As
Okay,
the
let me
blade
just-
jams itself through your armor and you feel the pulse of poison just enter your veins.
Oh
It's
god.
very painful,
Ooh.
stinging feeling.
That's spicy.
After Dumant Lockett, it's your turn again, but you are unconscious, but the preemptive wound closure saves you, so you're fine. After that, it's Essential and Violence's turn.
It's pretty...
Violence, noticing that Essential is looking very bad, you see the dagger spin around, and he jams himself in the lower abdomen.
Wait, what?
He takes the knife that he has, spins it around, and jams himself through the lower abdomen.
The fuck is wrong with him?
You see a bit of blackish smoke suck into the blade, and you see a few of Essential's wounds start to close up.
That's fucked
So
up,
which is
though.
which? Essential is the left one?
Essential's the one that's looking very bad. Violence
Okay.
is the one that was looking fine and now just stabbed himself.
Ah, okay.
7 hit points. So that means. Alright. That's his first attack. His other attacks are going to be one at Ned and one at Cyrus. First one at Ned. It's going to be a 15 to hit. Second one at Cyrus with advantage is a 21 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
Let me add all
Yeah.
this stuff.
Do I need to say it? Do I really need to say it?
I was
Nice, he's
waiting for
crying.
it,
He
but...
gets a sneak attack on that as
Oh.
well. You take a total of 16 points
I
of
missed my
piercing
armor.
damage.
I
Yeah.
believe... I can believe
But the
that.
bath was worth it, right?
No, it was
No.
not. I mean,
Yeah, it was.
the water fight with Ned was nice, but this wasn't worth it.
Right. So
I mean,
that's
you could have taken it back. Well, you were asking for it back, so...
that's Violence's turn,
It's a little too late.
Now it's
Mhm.
essential.
and then Essential is going to make one attack with his knife at Cyrus.
Oh boy.
It's going to be with advantage
Why?
because he's flanking with Violence.
Oh, I did not see that.
Yeah.
Natural 20
God fucking...
Okay, this pisses me off. I want to use my reaction
for what?
to cast Hellish Rebuke.
Okay, very well. But first, you take before you can do that, you take 17 points of. Wait, that's wrong.
That is a natural 20.
It is a natural 20, but the modifier added on it was wrong as well. So it's 5d6. So it's this doubled plus 4.
That's way worse.
That's way worse.
Alright, I'll just go down, I guess. I'll
Alright.
just go lay on my back and cry.
Cyrus lays on his back and cries.
Sorry.
As Essential's second attack is going to be towards Ned.
How?
How?
That was his first attack at Cyrus.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
but
gotta
look,
move at least.
He whips out a light crossbow and fires it at you. They have
Oh.
ranged weapons as well. That's a 22 to hit, and one on Friedrich, which is a 19 to hit.
Yeah, it is.
This
Yep,
is really
that adds up.
Okay?
Yep, 19, yeah. 19.
Ned, you take 7 points of piercing damage.
Yep.
And Friedrich, you take 8 points of piercing damage.
Mm.
But after that, Friedrich, it is your turn.
Yeah, this is getting a bit dicey. Because it's D&D.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it was bad.
Yep.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is all a bit shady. I can't do 2 spells at the same time. If I just heal Locket, then tomorrow we'll just try to attack her. We'll just attack her again. I think I cast another level 2 cure wounds on Thyrus.
Go for it.
Thank you so much.
That's 9 health, It's not that much, but yeah.
Tyrus heals 9 hit points.
And then
Well, Tyrus can heal quick with the axe.
if he's able to stand up, that is.
Good.
Alex!
Play that.
And with my
Bonus action.
I'll cast Bardic Inspiration on Ned again because he used it
Okay.
again.
Ned, you get another
Please
Bardic
just
Inspiration.
shoot them. God damn it. And then I'll keep standing. I'll just stand there.
Very well. Tyrus, it's your turn again. You're no longer bleeding out.
Alright.
You're once more again conscious. Do I can
Push myself back up on my feet.
Okay, half your movement to get back up. This one's looking really bad. This one stabbed himself only.
I'll take the guy down that's looking bad.
Go for it.
If you hit it.
Does a 15 hit.
15 just misses.
I will take again. 27.
27 hits.
Alright. And 9.
9 points of slashing damage. It's not enough to heal you. And then
Smite.
you add a smite.
He's not dead yet.
He's not dead.
Smite.
What level? First level. Once.
12.
Another 12 points of radiant damage. 12 taking him down to... Fuck, why can't I English? Okay, there we go. You first swing missed the first time as he rears back. The second time you hit him like right in the lower abdomen, right above the hip bone, and it digs halfway up its chest. Essential's looking really bad at this point. Can go down at almost anything. You still have your
Shield
bonus
bash.
action. Okay, bonus shield bash for prone or
Damage.
damage. Go for it.
Yeah, big yikes.
Yeah.
Hmm?
11. 11 misses as the shield misses completely.
What was it to hit?
That's 60.
Do you have a +8 to hit? Oh no, wait, it's not a +1 weapon. Never mind. Okay. So 11 to hit, right? There's nothing else that comes on.
He doesn't have anything, right?
Okay. 11, the shield misses. And after Tyrus, Ned, it's your turn.
Alright, so first shot's gonna be at the guy that is apparently almost dead. I
Essential.
don't know if he is.
Yeah. Well, he's the most wounded, been attacked the most.
Well,
You have a
first
Bardic
of all,
Inspiration.
I'm gonna use the Bardic Inspiration.
Go for it.
Second of all, listen, rolls, we're gonna have to be rolling better now.
This is not going well.
No.
18.
18 hits.
However, that is 12 damage.
12 points of damage. With 12 points of damage, as the shield bash misses and he rears back, the arrow just sinks him like right through the throat, and the essential like falls over. And then has an
Yeah,
intelligence
screw you,
higher than
bitch.
12, which means he has to roll a charisma saving throw, right? Or a wisdom? Is there something?
No,
Oh, you
roll a
recharge.
d6.
Okay, roll a d6.
Do I have, it doesn't matter who rolls it.
You
really.
roll it. Because you have to recharge it.
Sure.
What?
Sort of fits.
Yeah, no, 1, you don't get the charge on the Mind Blast.
Well, I've backed to this program to roll good, so I'm gonna use a sharpshooter
Go for
on
it.
the guy in front of me.
Well, hold up. You begged him to roll good, and then you rolled a 1, so I'm not sure if you...
Yeah, don't worry about it.
So you turn around. Go
It's
for
a
it.
19 to hit.
19 hits with sharpshooter. That's good. Like as you shoot essential down, violence just like the eyes open up entirely. The pupil is tiefling eyes in just shock and horror.
No.
And
What a
whilst we're
shock. What shock and horror. They attacked us, mother.
whilst this is because
They
this
know
guy
the
is still over.
consequences.
Still family. Still twins.
I also used a
Who
sharpened
cares about
attack.
family?
You also use sharpened attack. Very well. So you get the +10
Superiority
and the
die.
+8 from the
This better be good.
This better be good.
I mean, I
No,
feel like that is.
That's pretty good,
It's
right?
side. It's side. Yeah, it's side.
That's a
I'll
1,
go
6,
for
and a
that.
5.
It's,
pretty good.
it's better.
25 damage.
It's better than normal,
I
than
feel like yeah,
average.
Yeah. I can't complain. It's
Alright,
better
25
than
points of damage. That arrow sinks into the shoulders. And he rears back against the wall. He looks around for a moment, stressed out a bit.
Can you focus the camera a bit,
Sure,
or
we'll
the
try.
camera for us? I think. Well,
Like, normally works like this. 1 second.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, there you go.
It's good.
So, that was Ned's second shot. You still have a third shot if you wish to take it.
Yes. And this shot's going out to Ned's family, which he doesn't have, which is why it's a natural one.
I can't remember.
Ooh, big oof.
Ned still has
Boy.
action surge if he wishes to use it.
Sure, okay.
I'm
Ned's
just,
using action surge.
I see that it's
'cause
going bad for you, and I'm
He
stressing.
has a pretty shitty health pool right now, you know, so I'm gonna go for an action surge.
Go for it.
We're still gonna be greedy.
Of course you are.
Oh
That's a
yeah,
natural
it's a natural
20.
20.
Natural fucking
So
20. There we go. That's what you needed.
Another
Okay.
sharpened attack for
Another
this
sharpened attack, so you can double the dice.
one. I'm just gonna do the, you know.
It was doubled anyway, right? Because
Oh.
that's-
No, but the sharpened
Um,
attack gets doubled as well because it's a dice he rolls added to his.
Nine,
Same for Fire's
18.
smite.
18,
Your sneak attack.
21.
that's
31 damage
31.
God,
Total?
what?
in total.
Okay,
Yeah,
very well.
That's already doubled.
Yeah, no, 31 damage. Now, with the bolts hitting him, he's like starting to bleed profusely. Some blood just starts spilling out of the mouth.
Good.
He kind of looks over at Dumont with this like look of what?
Is he still alive? I'm
He
imagining.
is still alive.
All right, so the last shot's gonna be a normal shot, but it's
Go
gonna
for
be a
it.
shot. All right, that's a 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Probably not gonna be as impressive.
Doesn't matter. It's damage.
9 points of damage.
Another 9 points of damage. Okay.
Oh, that reminds me of the other, of the damage.
That much. Alright. So at this point, the bulls are hitting him in the chest. He starts looking around,
Oh, but
mostly no longer focusing on you.
that's bad.
But it's Dumant's turn. Dumont
What you gonna do? Stab me?
is going to step forward.
Probably.
He's going to make a single attack at Friedrich.
What you gonna do? Stab me? Man,
Yes.
he gets stabbed.
It's a 26
Ah,
to
yes. Yes.
And one
He
at-
did stab me.
And one at
egg.
Ned, which is a 14. So a Ned misses. Friedrich hits.
You egg.
Mhm.
So that
Let's see
means
if I
he
go
doesn't
down.
he doesn't get sneak attack, so that's good. So you
Oh,
take
he
10
doesn't.
points of piercing damage.
Ha, weak sauce.
You would have
Stop
gotten it
saying
on Ned, but I would also like for you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
And to get
No.
76 points.
That's 9. That's
You get Thaurus'
11.
bonus.
Yeah, that's 11.
Oh, you take 15 points of poison damage.
Ah, just barely. Just barely. Yeah, I'm down.
Aye. Friedrich also
I had minus
falls
3
over
hit
in the
points
back.
left.
No.
After this, Lockett, it's your turn. Lockett is
did
not
stab
healed,
me.
so you're.
I'm still, yeah.
Dude, I was just kidding. What the hell?
After,
God damn! It's
after
just
that-
a prank, bro.
it's Violence's turn.
Die.
He's stressing a bit.
What's he gonna do?
Stab me.
He's going to
Oh.
attack
Because that
Ned
sentence.
twice.
Yes. Stabs you.
Stab, stab.
So that's a 25 to hit Ned,
Yeah, that hits.
and a 26 to hit Ned,
God damn.
I mean, yeah, that hits.
and one attack to try and hit Thyros, which is a 14,
Why the fuck, yeah?
which just hits your armor class. So
Oh yeah.
he doesn't have
Just
advantage.
perfect.
He doesn't have advantage, so he's not going to get his sneak attack. So
Mhm.
Ned, you
Yeah.
take first stab is 6 points of damage, piercing
Mhm.
damage. Second attack is 7 points of piercing damage.
Yep.
And
That's
Thyros,
helpful.
you take 8 points of piercing damage.
Hey.
I'm
ladder.
still standing.
After which he
Barely.
disengages and is gonna go
Barely,
5,
right?
10, 15, 20, 25 moves behind Dumont.
But does the
Over
they
to
get
his-
opportunity
Oh yeah,
to
you
attack?
have one hit point left.
Cunning
right?
action, bonus action,
Yeah.
disengage.
Ah.
That's
I
what you
do.
also have, you never use.
Mhm.
So, after Essential Defiance, Friedrich, it's your turn. I would like you to roll
I'm
a saving
down.
throw.
Oh yeah, of course. 14.
14, that's a success. After Friedrich,
Die.
Tyrus, it's your turn.
I'm attacking
Flank.
that car. Dang. No, wait. Dumont.
Flank.
No, I'm not flanking, then that guy can attack me.
I don't care, flank! Fucking kill this guy. We need to do damage. You need to.
Alright, I'll risk it. I'll give up my fucking life for you, Ned.
I'll shoot at him. Okay, don't worry about
Then
it.
Tyrus moves around to add violence is on like the on his last legs to the point where you're probably sure you can take him down in a hit.
Don't
You
do
do
it,
that.
man.
But
I'm
you can.
tempted.
I'm just
You
trying
gain
to give you.
advantage.
I'm just trying to give you the how
The
much you get.
visual.
Otherwise, he's going to get a whole another round of attacks.
My first attack is gonna be on Dumont.
Alright, go for it with advantage.
On demand.
On demand. That's a 20, which
20?
is nice. With
The other one?
advantage.
Go for the natural.
That's fine.
Double-
Two-
2 20s.
220s!
20 still hits.
Ice cream.
20 hits.
So that's D12.
A little higher than 12. That's
12.
good enough.
Dumont takes 12 points of damage.
You gain.
With the first in the back. He avoids most of it to the point where he's not necessarily looking bad after the first
You
attack.
get healed
You
though,
deal
right?
full damage though, so you heal 6 hit
Nice.
points.
Alright, my second attack is gonna be on the violence.
Alright, go for it. Yeah, fine, because Essential's dead. We'll hide.
A 20! Again!
20 hits.
What luck!
Well, my whole slot. 20 hits.
That's...
Another 12 points of
What?
damage. What
You-
luck!
you heal-
Why do you
heal-
keep rolling 12?
I don't
you
know.
Heal another 6 hit points, and he had 11 hit points left. So with that,
His
you
soul
also
is
carve
mine.
down the second one of the brothers, and violence slams into the crates to the side. Dies.
This is all yours though.
Going to roll a charisma saving throw.
I now shall claim your soul.
You guys hear Tyrus or Ned, you hear this.
Well, yeah.
Everybody else is
I'm
fucking
down.
dead.
Ah.
5, yeah, that's a failure. For the point, this is, just imagine, Essential's there, just like dead, and his brother's soul will never arrive.
So fucking
He's just waiting for his
sad.
twin's brother's soul, and Tyrus consumed it, saying,
Well, at least
I'll
he's
take
not
your
going
soul.
to hell.
and there's like this faint blackish smoke that fills up the axe
Well.
and darts around Tyrus for a moment before fading.
Getting your soul
You
eating.
still-
I
you
don't
still
know
have
if that's better or
You
worse
still
than
have a
hell.
bonus action, Tyrus.
With my side of my shield, I'll try to knock Dumont on the back of his head, making him go prone.
You want to have him go prone?
Yes, I do.
No, please,
Because-
No,
please,
don't.
God, don't do this. This is so stupid.
Oh wait, he can go up again next round. I'll do damage then.
I'm gonna have disadvantage on all my attacks.
Go for the damage.
Alright,
Learn
He did.
this.
that's 11.
11
Alright,
misses.
I get advantage, don't I?
You get
Yeah,
you get advantage because you're flanking with Ned, but because it's another weapon and it's not the Soul Eater axe. Part of the curse of the Soul Eater axe is that you have disadvantage on any attack that's not with that weapon.
Is his shield a weapon though?
Yours is.
We've already had this conversation.
So, yeah.
So you get a straight roll, which is 11, which misses. But Ned, it's your turn. Right before it's
Come on,
Dumont's
Ned.
turn.
I believe in you.
Well, this is gonna be pure luck.
Kill him.
Pure luck.
Kill him
'Cause
for
I'm-
next time.
Do it.
If I want to do that, I'm probably gonna need to do sharpshooter.
But you have advantage.
How?
You're flanking with Tyrus, right?
Well, I'm not hitting with my blood spear.
Oh fuck.
Can't you make it a ranged attack by pressing it to his belly?
No.
I don't think that's gonna work.
That's not how it works.
Hmm.
If I kill him, or do at least hit all these 3 and deal damage, I'll officially believe in God.
Go for it.
Dude, you just ruined it.
Go for it. Go for it. Just do it. That hits.
All right.
16 hits.
That's a 16 to hit.
16 barely hits though.
We're going to our first step in conversion.
Open your heart to Christ, Ned.
Nee.
Open your heart to Christ.
Open your heart to RN Jesus.
17 points of damage for the first attack.
Nice, 17 points of
Jesus, but it
damage.
does exist.
RN Jesus.
Okay, 10.
Anything
another
I'm missing?
7, bring
I don't know. I'm just too stressed.
Don't you have awakened
How
state?
bad does he look though?
You
I
haven't
have
used that
awakened
yet.
state,
Have
but
you?
that's the bonus action now, and that's gonna go really bad. It's just,
Ah.
I don't think it's gonna work
Okay.
now.
So
Um,
that brings it down to...
Natural 20.
1 second, I'm still calculating.
Does God exist, guys?
RN Jesus.
Natural
Is
20
Jesus
Yeah.
real?
hits. Do you have another superiority that you're gonna use or not?
Well, now I will.
Okay, great, great, great.
God damn it, Ned. You didn't say which god. How much god exists?
You just see Bahamut coming down from the heavens.
Oh,
Alright,
No, Bahamut, don't take me.
no, just Amish Jesus.
Alright. So,
26.
39 points of damage.
Okay, 39. Bring- 39.
What is it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's 39.
Okay.
How does he look?
He's starting to show some real wear and tear. He's starting to show
Then it will
some real
Still
like
be a
he's-
sharpened
he's hurt.
attack.
Like another one of those he couldn't handle.
Ooh.
Hmm.
No.
Well, that's 14, and I could use saving face, but there's only one person watching.
Yeah. So anything else
I
you
think
can
he
do?
has a 15. Just do it.
The 15 doesn't hit, right?
No, 15 doesn't hit,
16 hits.
and I don't have any more shenanigans, I think, up my sleeve. It's not that I remember.
How much superiority die do you have?
I used them all.
Inspiration.
Never mind then.
I used them all. That's it.
Even the
This
second
is-
one?
Well, it looks like
Because
a
I did
party
it
ward
twice.
then.
Yeah, you use the second one immediately on the next attack.
Ah, okay, never
Yeah.
mind then.
No, that's it.
This is it, guys. The
Okay.
end of Unravel.
14
That's
misses.
Well, let's not speak too soon, right? I
We
mean,
still believe in you, Cyrus.
So, after
Ah,
Ned,
You shouldn't.
after Ned, it's Dumant's turn.
Oh, no.
yep.
Oh gosh.
Let's see.
Going to make an attack at Ned.
Yeah.
The 13th hit,
Doesn't hit.
which misses.
Yep.
Just going to swing back.
The dice gods are on my side.
He's going to attempt to attack Ned again.
Yeah.
Because Ned did the most damage.
Mm-hmm.
26.
That's too much. I can't even use gas shield.
Can you not
He
cast
doesn't
shield?
have sneak attack though.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, yeah, it
probably
doesn't
matter.
work. He doesn't have sneak attack.
I really doubt that matters.
From the you take 7 points of piercing damage.
Yep, that goes down.
And Ned
Yeah, so
falls over. As all of
Come
your
on, Cyrus,
compatriots
you
start
can do it.
falling, Dumont turns his eyes to you. He's going, "You're next."
Wait.
You just see
Wait,
the
wait,
anger in his
listen,
face.
what? Listen, he's just going for Locket. We can talk this over.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
So a
Things
straight
are
roll.
going. So it's straight roll for you.
Weakling.
Oh,
You see just the anger and rage in his face as you killed all of his companions. He doesn't seem to be backing down. It's Lockett's turn. Lockett is unconscious but stable. Essential and violence, they're both dead. Friedrich, another death saving throw for me, please.
16.
16, another success. Cyrus, your turn.
I'm doing
Die!
quite well actually.
You, like, there are allies that you could awaken with
You can
healing.
fuck!
you could heal Ned.
Yeah, but then he doesn't get any attacks and he doesn't heal himself. And he doesn't have healing words, so he can't do it as a bonus action.
Well, he still has 5 lay on hands points.
Well, that's a bonus action also only to himself and action to others. Same with healing potions.
Well,
It's
still.
up to you, Thyrus. What are you doing?
That's 2 critical failures.
Why are you just attacking without? Well, never mind.
That's 2 1s. 2 1s fail.
Can I pray as a bonus action?
You still have a bonus action if you want to do literally anything.
Yeah, you
I-
can heal anyone. You can
I
heal Ned.
pray,
He's behind.
I
He's
pray
behind
to
you.
Tiamat. I pray to Tiamat to please give me the Super Saiyan powers to finish this fight.
Heal
No.
Ned.
You already attacked.
With lay on hands.
Please, Lady Tiamat Almighty, up and down in the deeps of Avernus, give me the strength to finish this fight, for times seem fright
As
and dark and weary.
you're gonna go down for a prayer,
Mm-hmm.
Dumant. Let's see, does he have cunning action?
Fucking kills him.
Let me.
Doesn't have cunning action. Moves over to where Locket is. So you get an attack of opportunity if you wish, because he doesn't have uncanny action.
19.
19.
I'm dead.
That hits.
I'm dead. I'm so fucking dead.
So go ahead and roll for your damage.
I'm
Still smite,
13.
right?
13.
Can I fuel it with smite?
If you have another spell slot left, yeah,
I do.
go for it.
2nd level smite. My final message.
Go for
Can
it.
you smite on a react?
So you can
You
smite.
can-
You
you
can smite on
on
any hit.
anything, right?
Any whenever you hit someone with a weapon attack, you can choose to do so. Only divine smite though, not any of his other ones.
18.
18.
That's 31.
Wait. No.
As he sees you're begging for mercy, you're missing your attacks, and then your prayer, he turns around and moves over to Locket, and you hit him in the back. And the moment he hits him, you hit him in the back. He jams his blade down into Locket. Locket, you lose 2 death saving throws. Like right across the chest, lifts her up in front of him, and simply goes, "I'll leave if you leave." And it's going to start making, let's see, that was 5, 10, 15. He can only move another 5 feet of movement as he's dragging Locket with him.
Don't. Heal me.
He's like walking back, making sure Locket is very much in front of him.
How
Doesn't matter.
how
Heal
rough
Ned.
does he look?
He's looking really fucking bad.
Heal Ned, man.
Do it
Look
yourself.
at
I don't care.
And
He's
yeah,
looking
so
bad.
essentially, it's Locket's turn, who's 1 death saving throw but stable. Essentially, if I am Friedrich, so Friedrich, I would
Oh,
like for you to
yeah.
roll another death saving throw. In a natural 20, you would come back.
That's a 3.
3, that's a failure, first failure. Tyrus, then it's your turn again.
Can I use Locket to flank him?
Locket is unconscious, so no.
Damn it.
But if you choose to run up to him, you can. He's got his blade around Locket's neck. In a very dangerous situation.
I'm gonna risk it. Fuck it. No, I can't. I just used all my spell slots.
You lay on hands.
What are you doing, Tyrus? 6 seconds.
Never mind.
I'm getting too old for this shit. Charge!
Alright, so Tyrus is going to attack him himself. He's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20 feet. Moves up to Dumont. Where are you attacking him? He's got the blade right up against Locket's unconscious throat. And he's holding her in front of him as a human shield.
I'll try to hit him in the side. I'd go around Locket with the axe and hit him in the side.
Alright, go for it. Make an attack roll.
16.
16 just hits. Roll for the damage, because You have to roll high enough to the point where he won't damage Lockett in his way down.
14.
14 will do it. You jam him in the side
God, why did...
with the blade around Lockett's throat. He starts slumping away, leaving this itty bitty of a cut. And you see this, Tyrus, out of the initial war. You're able to act now. As the blade starts carving in Lockett's throat. And as he falls down, he says, "Should have gone for the head." What do you do in that split second? As he's...
I'll try to catch Lockett as I go down to one knee, and as I hold her, I pump the 5 points of lay on hands into her.
As he's falling and cutting this small cut across the throat, before that you grab Lockett and get on your knees. The instant healing pushes the wounds back. Lockett, you come back to consciousness. Just in time. If you would have done anything else, you would have suffered a 3rd death saving throw.
I know. But am I...
With that, Lockett is once again conscious.
Okay, with that.
But, yeah, you are.
Can I stand up?
You
And
get
I'm
it from
holding
Tyrus.
you.
And run towards Friedrich.
Right.
And
I'm pretty fine. I'm just bleeding out right here. It's okay.
Can't we have a moment?
Lockett in her...
Oh,
Well,
Jesus.
so Tyrus heals Lockett. Lockett heals Friedrich. Then it's back to Tyrus again. But Ned passes once again. So Ned, I would like for you to roll 1 death saving throw.
It's no roll 1.
Okay.
Actually, it's an out of initiative order. I mean, I don't care.
19.
19, yeah, you're fine.
One,
So,
How much health is
2.
that? Because
you can...
3, 4... But does anybody heal Ned? This is of
6.
great
Alright.
importance.
Yes,
5.
I do.
I might have. I do have.
Alright,
1
so Lockett
second
gives him
left.
another healing potion. Okay,
Sorry,
so...
Ned, you get the little one.
Yeah,
Ned, you heal 5 hit points.
And Friedrich heals.
1, 2,
yes.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, plus 20.
it's a little excessive.
So you heal 43 hit points. No, 41 hit points.
I'm almost back to full health.
I know.
Before this all happens, before we start healing
No,
everybody.
I sure hope you're not doing anything else before healing.
No. I just wanted to, when I catch Lockett, I wanted to hug her again. And then I wanted to smack her across
Yeah,
the
no.
face for being such a stupid, arrogant little kid.
Lockett doesn't allow you to hug her as he, in a flash, she's gone and she's healing both Ned and Friedrich. Yeah, he's kind of like that.
Yeah, fuck. Yeah.
Did I die? Did I die?
Wait,
And I go up and loot all the bodies.
fuck you, that was my kill. I go over to Dumant and I press my axe slowly into his chest.
Alright, you push the axe slowly into his... He actually has to roll a charisma saving throw. He's less charismatic than the twins. 15, so he still succeeds. His soul goes over to the afterlife.
He did not deserve that. But I still loot them.
Alright. You start looting them, and among all of them, in a period of time, you would be able to eventually find 120 gold pieces.
Wait, 120 gold pieces?
Quite thunderous.
And you have Dumant's arm blade. They were all wielding light crossbows, and then the daggers, which were used by the by Essential and Violence.
Light crossbow?
I'll loot Dumant, because I feel like I deserve that.
Alright, the 120 hit points is out of all of them, so dividing that by 3, that would be 40 hit points to name, and you would only get 80. Because
I got
Tyrus
the
loses
final
Dumont.
kill.
And you find the arm blade that Lockett was using before, that he's currently wielding again after he stole it back.
That all?
That is all.
But I will divide it into 4 so everyone gets 20 gold. Everyone gets 20 gold.
Alright, so out of that 120 of all these people had together, including the 40 that Dumont had, and the 40 that both the other guys had, everybody gets 20.
I've just woken up and I already have gold in my hand.
Okay.
Can we just
What?
wait for a second?
Yep. I mean,
Oh,
Do the essential
I'll be
and
honest.
violent, did they have daggers?
Yeah, they had the
How many?
stiletto type daggers. The one. The
One.
one dagger they were wielding during the battle. And they are all they all wield like crossbows.
I'll be honest. If I did this for gold, this is not enough. Oh, no.
I'll silently walk up to Lockett. I give her a slight push, like, you know. I throw the arm blade into her hands. I'll grab Dumant and I start walking back to the estate.
As you guys are all recovering, Thyros walks away.
I will.
Ned, come here. You look,
Yeah.
and you lock it as well. You both look terrible.
I will help Frederick and Ned
Oh, fucking.
just to walk a little bit easier.
Since I've already healed Lockett with the cure wounds, I'll just. Oh no, wait. I'll do both cure wounds, one level 1 and one level 3.
Well, do you guys want to take a short rest?
I mean. I
Well, we're
guess
walking
just,
back, right?
Yeah, we just.
Well, then
go-
you can't take a short rest.
Yeah.
You would just go
We're
into.
walking back, I
towards
guess.
I mean,
the
Thyros
estate.
is already walking back, so.
Thyros is gone. You were casting your spells and stuff. Thyros is gone.
We're walking back to the estate.
Alright, so as all of you start walking back, at one point you get back on the like main road and you see Thyros a few hundred feet ahead of you dragging Dumant's corpse.
It's not smart to drag a dead man's corpse
But
to the road.
that's actually where we're going to be ending the episode.
Oh wow.
Because we've done the 2.5 hours that we can do. So
Damn.
with that, we'll be picking up as you guys are all returning to the estate. What?
I gave some hit points.
We'll get that, but we'll get that
Yeah,
after
okay.
you. So, thank you all for coming out to watch, and thanking you all for coming out to play. And we will
Yes.
return with this as Thyros is dragging the corpse through the streets of Dawnskar on next week on Monday. Yeah, that's what we're doing. So, thank you guys for coming out, and we will see you next time. Goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
God
Potatoes.
damn it! Fucking tabaxis.